Hey, Janet. On time. I actually have something for you. I'm going to send it to you. You will see it in a minute. Uh, Malibu's, I just couldn't resist her. She's just purring. She's just a purring away. Let's see if we can hear her. Can you hear? Hi, Missy, Laverne, Annette, Miriam. How you doing? I know you're just teasing, Janet. We have to tease back. Rachel, if you're out there. Kristen. Ooh, I put 3 lemons in there this morning. I got to add a little more water. Woo! That's puckering. Pucker. 3 lemons is a little much. Pamela, Amira, Terry Brett. So I hope everybody's doing well. Let me take a bite of banana, get my voice going here. So Ruth, did you get your happy mail, Ruth? I hope you got your happy mail. It's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks now. Marguerite. Who else am I missing? Dawn. Scrolling. I'm looking. Belinda. I'm just looking to see who's. Hi, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. Gonna sing us a song? I actually thought about doing songs in my journal thing that we're going to do today, but I don't know yet. Because it's kind of hard to write a whole lot of stuff. Do a lot of writing on stream because that gets monotonous. But I thought about doing song lyrics in this journal that I'm going to show this morning, but we'll see. Let's see. That's out of Missy. Let's see. I'll sing a song. Y'all sing a song. I'll sing a song together. And I have not heard from Tina this morning, Janet. So I don't know if she'll be here or not. I didn't get a message from her this morning saying she's, well or better. She had the flu. Oh, there's our Denise. Hey, Denise, I just started.
I know. I don't know if I'm watching the live show or not. I'm watching on my TV.
You have to. Oh, okay. Well, can you hear me talking to you right now?
No, but it says live. Anyway, I just want to let you know I can't chat. But
oh, you okay?
Yeah, I just took some medicine.
Okay.
So
Denise has the virus. So yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, got it from the church fundraiser.
She said
I broke my rule of not eating out of somebody else's crock pot. I knew I shouldn't have went.
Oh my gosh, she said, I don't know if y'all heard her say that. She said she broke a rule about not eating out of somebody else's crock pot, and they went to the church fundraiser.
At a
potluck.
Yeah. One of my girlfriends said those, because we were raising money for the pews to be reupholstered, and one of my girlfriends goes, "Those pews better be sick." I was like, "Yeah, they better be," because 19 of us all.
19 of y'all? 19
from the church.
Oh my God!
Are sick with COVID.
No more potlucks.
Better. I knew it.
Oh,
anyway, I can't chat.
I know, that's okay.
Well, my TV, but I'm gonna watch and tell everybody that I really wanted to come today.
Okay, well, if you want to see, if you can't chat, I don't know if you can see chat. You could see chat on your phone. You could see chat on your
Wi-Fi and
the Wi-Fi. Okay.
Very it's not ideal.
Okay. So. Well, I'm wearing a white t-shirt, so and you'll hear me talking to you. If not, then you're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong show.
Okay. Well, it shows live, but then when I go to click the live one,
Uh-huh.
oh, yep, there you are. That's you.
Okay. All right. I'll call you later.
All right, bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. Oh my gosh. Hi, Bacola. Thanks, Terry. She knows y'all all are saying hi to her and hoping she gets better soon. Hi, Angie, Belinda, Pixie Cora. Let's see who else. Scrappy Girl Dana. Let me keep scrolling through here and see who I missed. Penny. Ruth, did you get? Let's see. Ruth, did you get your mail? I might have missed it if you said. I sent something for your kids, Ruth, but I don't know if you got it yet. Let's see. View got her mail. Let's see. And thanks for the nice little video, View. View did a little video. Okay, something's jiggling something's touching up here. Hang on, let me move some. What if anything touches the cord, it jiggles the camera. There we go. CK. Okay, I know you're usually coming and going everywhere, Chris. So CK. So yeah. Take care. Let's see, what am I missing? Let's see. Looking. Yeah, I spent the day with Samantha. Denise couldn't make it on Monday. Well, Sunday. Samantha came down. Denise was supposed to, but she knew she'd been exposed to the virus, so she didn't come down. Well, now you can see why she didn't come down. So, yeah, so Samantha and her have not been in contact. So Samantha came down and she spent the night, Sunday night. We hung out Sunday and Monday. So that's why I didn't stream. Let's see. I'm checking my mail every day. Okay. Oh, I hope it gets there, Ruth. Mail is so slow these days. I mean, it's really slow. Everything. And you can't say it's the holidays. You know what I mean? We can't blame the holidays anymore. Let's see, Marguerite and Megs. Who else am I saying? No, who else am I missing? Hi, Debbie. She will. I think this is her third or fourth time getting it. So you'd think she'd be immune. But it seems like people that have had it and get it again it's not as bad. At least the people I know. Let's see. Cat. So yeah. Okay. Well, let me show you what I got. I did pull out some of my inks and stencils. I got me a little baby wipe here because when I've got the ink on my hands, I don't want to put it on my papers, so I got that handy. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to do a new journal. Like, we need some more journals. We're going to do a new journal in this sketchbook. I have my other one. This is my personal one, so I don't really show everything in this one, but I got this one. So this one is, it's getting a little chunky. So I thought I'd do one and again, I was telling Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society, I thought about doing lyrics in this one. And I probably will do some lyrics, song lyrics in it. But to do it on stream, to do a whole set of lyrics on stream is kind of a lot. Hi, Kimberly. I said hi to Kat. Who else am I missing? Miriam. See, I received yesterday a letter from Nancy. Creation of the well. I don't know what that means, Miriam. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Angie. She knows, Angie. Trust me. She knows. But thank you. And good morning. Let's see, Flo. Hi, Flo. Good morning. Thank you, Flo. Flo's filling in for Tina there. I haven't heard from Tina. I hope she's okay. I haven't heard from her. She had the flu or something. She didn't specify. She just said she had a flu last week. Tina did. So I haven't heard from her. Janet, have you heard from her? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't understand. I don't, I don't get the joke then, Miriam. I'm sorry. I don't get it. So I did pull out though, Miriam. Speaking of Miriam, I got stencils. Y'all know I already did the giveaway. I already did the giveaway. I'll throw this away. I already did the giveaway for the extra stencils that Mariah sent me when I ordered. But I do have some of the stencils from Miriam and Devin Rex, Yolanda for art. I had bought one from Darcy. And then I already had some as well. So I pulled out the ones I already had. I already had the Celtic knot ones in all different sizes and even the tiny ones. So I have that. Look, Janet, I'm keeping them organized in my system. Janet didn't think I could do it. I read that chat back, Janet. Janet didn't think I read that chat back and said that I couldn't do it and it wouldn't last long. It's lasted at least, what, a week now, Janet? It's lasted a week. And then I got this one here. This one was the crescents. So I got a lot of the sea crescents. I really like this. You can see I've used this one quite a bit too. So those are all the ones I have. The crescents, the Celtic knots, the back. Don't get too excited. And then I got this one here. Let's see, what do I got? Here's Miriam's. Where is it? Where is here? Here it is. Here's Miriam's. Let me just put it on here so you can see it. There's Miriam. So I got hers. And then this one right here is Grandma's buttons. That would be buttons. Grandma's buttons. And I use that one. You can see that's Darcy Sanders. And I'll zoom in here in a minute. And then let's see. Oh, let's put Miriam's back. Let's keep it in order. And then let's see what I got over here. So these I bought small because I had plans for them, and I'm still going to use them in the big journal. Let's see. Let me move this. Let me move my camera out a little. Here we go. Hang on. There we go. There we go. That's better. I pulled my ink pads out up here. So, and some more others, the border stencils that I have. I pulled the border stencils. So let's see. This was, and I showed this last when I got it in. Who else am I missing here? Thanks everybody for being here to say hi. Yes, I said hi to the little Snapdragon Pacola. So I got this little tiny one here. And I got an extra 10% off. And I'm sure anybody that wants the extra 10% off, there you go. Thank you and share the love. So if y'all want an extra 10% off your PM Artist Studios stencils and other products, there you go. Promo code right there, 10% off. I don't know how long it's good for, but there we go. So I got the bridges. I bought 2 of the bridges and they sent me the third one. So hi, Hermit's Tail. So we're going to use them. We're going to use these today. So there's one of the bridges, and that is style number 3. And I got the 5x7. You can get the 8 by, was it 8x10? Yeah, you can get the 8x10, 5x7. Maybe there's other sizes, but those are the sizes I was interested in. So I got City Bridges 3. Here's City Bridges 2. There's City Bridges 2. This looks like a UFO to me, and that's how I'm going to use it, Devin. So there's that one. And then this one is number 1, City Bridge number 1. So I got those. And I bought 2, and they sent me the third. So they wanted me to make sure I had all 3. And then, let's see. So I got my little cards here. Keep that in the little pack. All right, so we're going to do something with the stencils. I particularly want to use the bridge today, because especially if I do song lyrics, bridge over troubled waters, right? So anyway, but to start out, before we get into this, I'm going to move it to the side. I'm going to show calendars, but I also got happy mail from Annie. So, she goes to the Rose Bowl flea market. It's like the second week, I think, the second week every month. And so the Rose Bowl in LA, well, I'm not sure if it's LA proper, but the Rose Bowl. And so she goes at flea market and she always asks me, "You want me to pick you up something?" Well, anything paper. You pick me up anything paper. And I'm going to love it. Oh, I got to add some more water to that. 3 lemons is a little too much. Lemon halves. Let's see. Hi, Mark. Let's see. Joyce. I might be missing people. I do go scrub through the chat after that night or the next day to see if I've missed anybody, especially new people. I like to shout out the new people. And good morning, lurkers. Okay, so Annie sent me some different things. She sent me this retro, and I left it in the package till I could show you. And it's been hard to do this because I've had this since last week. I think it was Wednesday after stream I got it. So retro robot stickers. So this is collect them all. This is series 1. Of course, I kind of like this. I might keep the little packaging, put it in a journal or something, a junk journal. But let's see here. Is it just one? I guess it's just one. Retro robot sticker. Who's it by? Limited edition, screen printed, premium quality vinyl sticker. I guess there's the different robots. I have no idea. Maybe is it this person? I'm not. It kind of has the same kind of vibe. Sam Crescent, creative genius. So anyway, she got a card. Maybe that's that or this. She just picked me up all kinds of little things. Another sticker here. I'm going to give this to Samantha because she loves turtles. Oh, and Xandra, if you're watching, I did get the watercolor palette, turtle palette for Samantha. So if y'all didn't see that, Xander showed it's a little porcelain turtle about this big, and the back of it comes off. It turns into the water cup, and then there's a little palette in the bottom, and there's a little mini turtle in there that you take the little mini turtle out, and that's a paintbrush holder. So I got that for Samantha because I saw it on Xandra's channel and I liked it for Samantha. She's liking turtles. And I was telling Janet, I said, now that she said that she likes turtles, you know what that means. Anybody that knows she likes turtles now, oh, it's your birthday. Turtles. Oh, it's Christmas. Turtles. You know what I mean? You tell somebody you collect something and that's all she wrote, Like my mom, she collected Beatrix Potter figurines every Mother's Day, every birthday. I always sent her Beatrix Potter figurines. Of course, I have the collection now, but that's what she got every year. Every holiday or birthday. Let's see. Hi, Ginger Beach Studio. It's been a while. Where you been? Ginger Beach Studios. And I'm sorry, I'm not remembering your name. Did Collage there for a while. Let's see. If you'll have to tell me your name again, Ginger Beach. It's been years. It's been 4, 5 years since I've seen you. How many years has it been since you? I mean, you may still be making videos, but I haven't caught any lately. Okay, Rue says somebody collected bears. You almost have 400. You see? So anyway, but I'm going to give this to Samantha, the little dancing turtle, because it's so cute. I'll set that aside. Then she sent, let's see. Okay, so she sent this for Hubster. Hubster has a thing about Bigfoot. So she sent him this sticker. I guess it's a vinyl. I mean, I'm not sure where he'll just probably use it as a bookmark. It's a big bookmark. He'll probably end up folding it in half, knowing him. But yeah, he'll probably use it as a bookmark. So I've been holding it here away from him until I showed it on the stream. Now he can have his Bigfoot back. He can have his Bigfoot back. Um, let's see. Let's see. Taz. Okay, Taz. I've been helping with. Oh, okay. Okay. That's oh well. It's good to see you again. It's good to see. I hope you can get some, some smiles and some inspiration and some, you know, distraction, if you will. So thanks for being here. I still gonna call you Ginger Beach Studios, but yeah, Taz Tracy. Yeah. Um, yeah, Kristen, isn't it good? Okay, then she said, from a cute little Asian lady art stand. Um, what is she? Oh, thought of Malibu, thought of Malibu and Oliver. Thought of because that's my cat, so I'll keep that on there. So look, isn't that cute? I guess it could be laying down on I guess a tail, so they're sitting up. But anyway, so there we go. She sent me that. Thought of Malibu and Oliver. Although this doesn't last long with them. They'll hold each other and be with each other and bathe each other for about 5 minutes, and then they and separate. They get on each other's nerves real quick, and they rarely sleep together. They'll sleep on the same bed, but they won't sleep sleep on my bed or something, but they won't sleep, and they don't sleep in cat beds. They do have a perch. They have one of those tall, that's a circle, has a double perch, and it's right at window level, and they won't sit in it together, but they love that. But they don't have beds. They don't sleep in beds. They don't like them. I've tried to give them cat beds before, but now that they're older, they don't want beds. Let's see. Put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Hi, Penny Meyer. Hi, Raul. Let me get another sip. Let me get my voice going here. Um, put it in caps. Make sure that you have it in 1080p or 720. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. It defaults to top chat, and you will not see all the chat unless you personally have to change that yourself with the little setting at the top of the window. So she sent me that. And then what else? Oh, here's the Rose Bowl flea market. If you want to get your tickets, there's the Q code. And yeah, she sent me one of those to put in the journal. A postcard. Sent me a postcard of the Rose Bowl flea market. And second Sunday of every month. That's what I thought. So it says right there, second Sunday of every month. So sent me a postcard, and then she sent me a map that I'm not even sure what it's of because I can't read it. I don't know if it's Japan, a section of Japan. I don't know. Does anybody know? Anybody want to guess? Does anybody recognize this landscape? It's a city. It looks like it's a city's map. So, but I'm not sure where it is. Does anybody recognize this? But she sent me this map to cut up or use however I want. It's one-sided. So I'll probably use this in journaling, junk journaling. I don't know what year this is. I don't know what, somewhere in Japan. Yeah. So anyway, she sent me that. So I love it when she goes to Rose Bowl. She sends me paper goods. It's China. Raul says it's China. Okay, Raul. Raul reads like 5 or 6 languages. So he said, so Raul says China. Yeah, I know. I can search it in Google Translate. I know, Miriam. I just haven't done it. I'm going to end up cutting it up. But yeah, so thank you, Raul. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, I know, but I didn't think this was a whole country. I thought maybe it was a portion, like a province. You know what I mean? Like a province or something, or a city. So I didn't know if it was a whole country. All right, so let's put that to the side. All right, let me show you my calendars. It was $3, or it is ongoing until they sell them. It started, I guess, today's, I think it started Saturday. I think it started Saturday, the $3 calendars at at Books a Million. Barnes and Noble has them for 50% off. Books a Million puts them, at first they put them 50% off the last couple weeks of January, and then going into the first week of February, which this week does go into the first week of February, they put all their calendars, and that includes leather journals, the spiral bounds, the tiny ones, the 12 by 12, all calendars go on sale for $3 at Books a Million on the first week of February. They've been doing it for years. I hope they continue to do it because I bought a few. So I'm going to show you the few I bought. Ready? Get off my squeaky chair here to get them. But I'm not getting rid of my squeaky chair. It'd have to drop to the floor before I got a new one. I'm not wishing that. I don't want my chair to drop to the floor. But let's see. Anybody else I missed? Okay, so here's some of the ones. Now I have this one on top, and I already took the cardboard out. When you buy these calendars, they come, they have cardboard like this in them. Don't throw these away if you do mailings. If you mail out any kind of art or anything that you want to stiffen up your envelopes, keep these. So I kept all the ones. Oops. I kept all the ones out of there. And I have a pile of, cardboard like that so that I can use it for mailing. Let's see. All right, I'm not seeing anybody asking me anything. So I already cut into this one. Let's see. Maybe I should zoom in. I don't know. We might be good here. This might be a little too close. Is that good? So I already cut into this one. I actually cut this page out of the inside. I cut this down because I thought about doing something with the bridge stencil with this. So I cut it all down. Let me show you the pieces if I can get them out. So I took the page out of the calendar that is this page, and I cut it all down. And I thought about somehow doing maybe the bridge stencil with this pieces. We'll see. So I have this at the ready. Of course, we're going to cut down. We always cut down lots of stuff. I also have a couple books to show y'all. And thank you, Marsh, for enabling me on one of them. So I'll show y'all those as soon as I show the calendars. All right. So, and I probably won't flip literally every page, but I'll do a few pages. Hi, PM Artist Studio, Mary. See, I want to call you Miriam, and Miriam, I want to call Myra. I showed your stencils that I have a minute ago, and we're going to use them today. Okay, so this was the inspiration, and I'll do a little bit of a flip, but it's oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So you can see, and so another thing that my giant journal inspired me is because I love the calendar pages and the giant pictures. All these I would use something like probably either pieces of them like this, or like in the forest book, how we use the forest book and just put a little bit of collage. I love that forest book. And we have, let's see, Percola gave me a list of everybody in the forest book. If you're in the forest book, let me know and I'll add you to the list. Everybody that's working in the forest book. Let me go over here to where she messaged me. So, all right, here's the people that she's listed. There may be more by now. Me, Ann Lar, Charmaine W., which I don't know. I don't think I know Charmaine. Colleen, Kathy Berg, Devin, Jasper, Jane, Literate, Jill, Lynette, Sherry, Tammy, Terry, Shelley Allred, and Leah Foy, she said, are now also Forest Fibs. So she's calling us Forest Fibs. Let's see. Mariah, so you can call her M. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, Mariah. I know. I know both y'all, but when you're together, it just, I don't know why, it's a tongue twister. Okay. So this one is, and I probably missed a page or two, but there they all are. So this one is inspiration. All right. Then I got owls. And again, here's all the pictures, and I'll do a flip a little bit of them. So I'm just going to kind of tilt it a little like this so you can kind of see. So lots of owls. I won't flip through all of them, but you get the idea. Owl calendar. Let me get another bite of my banana. Get my voice going here, people. Mind melding M's. Yeah. National parks. This one came with a little flap on it like this. And so there's all the parks. I love using bits of stuff like half of this or the arch. And maybe I'll use that arch to, well, we're going to use the bridge. I don't know if I could do both on the same page. Oh, I love that. That may work good with the bridge too. I don't know. I'm gonna pull them as I like them. I love this, but I don't think it'll go with what. See, like this. Cut this in half. Put a watch on half of it. Oh, we'll be pulling that one. Okay. And I love this. I love these Arches National Park pictures because they're just like a dimension waiting to happen, right? I mean, look. Let me get my smaller scissors. And you can put any kind of world in here. You know, I usually do space. I usually do space, stars, watches, time, you know, waterfalls, waves. What else do I really like? But if you take this now and put it over, look, so you can put it over another picture completely different. And it makes it a whole nother world in there like that. See, I might pull this just for my own benefit. And it's upside down even. This one's upside down. See, isn't that cool? Same thing with doors, windows, anything like that. You can cut them out and then have something behind them like that. Isn't that cool? All right, push that to the side. Let's see, who else am I missing coming in? Hi, Cat and Pace. Cat and Pace had a cool, let's see if my internet will load up here on IG. I want to show you Cat and Pace's new color book page. Let's see. Cat, there she is. It's loading right up today. Look at this. It's Spring Fairy from, and I can't ever pronounce her name, Kubakowska. And yeah, look at that. That's so cool, Cat. If you look at it in person, it's kind of flattening the colors here, but if you look at it on IG, you can see all the texture. So good job, Cat. Love that. All right, let's see what else we got here. I like the stairs. Ooh, Stairway to Heaven song. I'm thinking lyrics, right? I'm thinking lyrics to do in this giant journal. So Barbara's a good person to have here. I need song lyrics. All right, so that is this one. Let's see. Check chat here. All right, Secret Garden. Secret Garden. Let me show you all the ones in there. It's all gardens. But again, you can make them anything you want. You can put anything you want in your garden. Your secret garden can have fairies, elves, gnomes. It can have whatever you want in your garden. Stick it in your journal and put whoever, whatever you want. Climbing ladders, picking fruit. And here's another one where this would be. Let me go ahead and do it. Another awesome, and I would, trim all this down too. But let's just go ahead and quickly. Let's just kind of wavy here. This one reminds me of those memes where I'll show you one. See, then you can put any kind of world in there. I would do something totally different from a garden. I do something like, let's see, let's go back to one of those other ones here. No, not that one. I wanted this one. See? Isn't that cool? Have somebody standing here looking in, right? But this reminds me of this. Let's see if I can find it real quick. And I did get my what do you call it? My February 1st Barbie photography and my Valentine Barbie photography shot this weekend. Or this last couple days. Yeah, this reminds me of this. I know everybody's seen this meme. That's what this reminds me of. To color. Oh yeah, talking about cats. Let's see. Not so secret. Once it made the calendar. So yeah, so there's that. Okay, so let me go ahead and flip some more garden. Yeah, so like I said, this is another one you can cut out. And another one. Or you can paint them out too. You could reverse collage them, by painting things out in reverse collage. Let's see. I mean, you could have a gnome, a dragon. You could have something walking down this path. Like, let me see. Where's my dragon book? I use the medieval book too. Let's see here. Which one of these have I cut into? Let me get the one I've cut into. I have one I haven't cut in and one I have. So I think this is the one I've cut into. No, maybe not. I've cut into one. The Poor Toast Cake Curry books, which I did get a new one, by the way. I have a new one. Let's see. I'm just kind of glancing. When I get ideas, I stop and collect them, right? Or you could do a cute one like this one. This is good because it's, now do I want to cut him up though? I got two, but do I want to cut him up for that one? I don't know. Let's see. It's a choice. You have to make the choices of which one side you like. That one's kind of similar to that one though. I like that one better. Hang on. I like this one with the little cup of coffee. We're going to go with this. And then I also like the bright, colorful ones because of the scene there. So let's look through that. I could probably get him. Let's see. If I'm careful, I won't cut the other one too much. All right, let's try these two. So I flip through all these every time I get a new one in. I show them to you. So I have already flipped through this, but anyway, if you visit on IG, Poor Toast. Poor Toast is a good guy on IG. Kate Curry does not have an IG, but they work together. And if you you can get these on Amazon, just look up Poor Toast or look up Kate Curry. Kate Curry probably will come up first because she has under her name more books, but they work together. Let's see. Put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Otherwise, I will miss it. All right, so let's go ahead and tear this one out. All right, let me finish flipping through this one real quick. See, a whole nother world in there under that arbor. All right, so that is Secret Garden. Let's just take a quick minute. I'm going to take a minute. What I want to do today is, work in my new giant journal and some of the stencils from PM Artist Studios, Mariah and Patricia. When you cut things out, move the image, not your scissors. Move the image. You'll get a cleaner cut. Although these scissors are they need a good cleaning, or I just need some new ones. These are quite old. I've had these quite a long time. These B scissors. These are my favorite scissors. The B scissors. You can also get them with Teflon, a Teflon coating. So I hope everybody had a good weekend, a good first of your week. It does feel like should be Monday to me today because I wasn't here on Monday, spending the time with Samantha. But yeah, I don't miss many streams. I think the last time I missed a stream was 2.5 years ago for my mother's funeral. But I don't miss many streams. I don't like to miss many streams. And so I try not to miss many. And probably in the going on 14 years I've streamed, I've probably been gone a handful of times. I used to stream 3 days a week, and I cut it back to just Monday and Wednesday instead of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But other than that, other than turning it back to 3 days a week, I don't miss. I just try not to miss my streams. All right, let's clean this one up here. The speed at which you maybe. I guess it's I do so much of it because that's what I do. I do collage, right? So I do so much of it that I guess I am a little quick at it. Plus on stream, I always do everything faster on stream than I do when I'm by myself. I don't rush a lot of things when I'm by myself, and I just move quicker on stream because we're limited time. And I want to get as much done as possible on a stream. So I do move faster on a stream as well. So I do say that. So we'll and you can always add, you can color pencil these, change colors with them, go over them with color pencil, markers, whatever you want. Don't be afraid to cut things off that you don't think you're going to like. Like I might want to cut some of this off or paint things out. Don't be afraid to change things. Okay, so let's cut his little top of his head here. And don't forget to write things down in your Society of Idea Collector notebook if you keep one, whether it's a comp book, a 3-ring binder, or 2. All right, just having his little coffee there. Isn't that cute? And of course, I would cut this down and make it fit in my journal. It might go in the big journal. I'm doing the big journal today. So let's see. I would like to join Forrest book. Debbie. All right, I'll put you down, Debbie. Forest Fibs. Forest Fibs. And if you can't find the forest book, I think Jane Litterick, I think, has a different kind of forest book because she couldn't find the forest book in Canada. I'm writing you down, Debbie, Forest Fibs, and put you on the list. But here's the, what did I do with it? Where's my forest book? Here it is. And I did rename my. I put reimagining on the book. So this reimagining is not part of the forest book cover. I put that on there, and this is the one of the only books that I'm not reverse collaging it. In other words, I'm not painting things out. When I say reverse collage, I mean I'm painting things away and then adding more collage. This one is just collage. And let me finish. I'll do a little flip through it here in a minute, but let me finish going through the calendars first, okay? Because we're 2 or 3 rabbit trails deep now. So let's go ahead and so I would cut this down and make it fit. You could put a little saying up here, a dragon quote, or something like that. Year of the dragon. So anyway, I'm going to put that over here to the side. All right, the next calendar I got, and Miriam, I don't know if you get these in Israel or not, but I always try to, if they're available. Sometimes they're sold out by the time I buy them, but I always like the Jewish year calendar just to see what the holidays. I love the art in them, the art in each one, and it has all the holidays, and I just love. Look at that Torah. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So anyway, I try to buy this one. Of course, it's different every year, of course, but I love the art in it. So yeah. Let's see. Just out of you, Kimberly? I think I did. Oh, okay. So Picola said Jane is using the naturally. Okay, yeah, natural Leah, natural. Okay, she's using that one. I love my Carrie and Connolly books, and all my most of my altered, abandoned, uh, reverse collage books are Kieran Connolly books. I love Kieran Connolly. And if y'all post things out of the Forest book, hashtag Kieran Connolly, put the at, and Kieran Connolly will pop up. And you can tag him if you use his book. I always try to, credit with when I'm using people's books. Let's see. Hi, Kathy Arbor. That December page would look collage center avocado. Yeah. So here's another Torah scroll. So anyway, I just try to buy this every year if I can. I really just like the artwork in it. This artwork kind of reminds me of Miriam's artwork. Miriam, this one, I don't know if she's still here. Miriam, it just reminds me of your artwork. Hi, sister. I showed Denise, and you haven't seen it yet. I could give you a sneak peek, sister, of my Valentine, my Valentine Barbie photography. Yes. So anyway, and it's got all the dates and the times, and this is all from the Jewish Museum in Amsterdam. So yeah, got that. Then I got the Victorian. I try to buy this every year as well. And the Victorian calendar always comes with extras, and it comes with one of these stand-up calendars, which I never use these. And if it wasn't 12 by 12, I'd do a giveaway, or I'd give it away. But 12 by 12 is, well, maybe I could fold it. Oh, I bet that would fit. Let's see if that'll fit. Hang on. If that'll fit in an envelope, I'll do a giveaway. Let's see. I think it will. If I fold it, because it's made to stand up. See, it's got a little stand there, and you can stand it up on your desk. I think it will fit. It will. Giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway for the calendar. I'll try to find something else to do U.S. and international. But yeah, we'll do a giveaway because it fits. It fits in there, and I will not ever use these. And I get them every year with the calendar. I don't use them. But yeah, okay. Let me set that up there, so I'll try to remember. Y'all let me forget to do the giveaway. I just might do a combo U.S. and international. So it comes in an envelope like this. So if you want to store papers or anything like that, or turn it, fold it, and make it into a journal, a junk journal, have that be a cover or a pocket, or just store collage fodder. You can store your collage fodder in this. Comes in every year, the Victorian calendars. Now I will say this: a lot of it kind of all blends together to me. I'm sure there's lots of you could differentiate between the years if you looked hard, but all this Victorian stuff kind of looks kind of, I don't want to say all the same, but let's see. Hi Jane. Did I say hi to you, Jane? We were just talking about how you bought the other book, and they put a link in. Let's see. So it came with this Valentine. Maybe I'll do a giveaway with some of these. There's a Halloween, a circus, a Valentine, and a Christmas. So we could give these away, you know. We could give these away because I don't think I'll use these. And I have so much of this stuff. I'm just saying, of this almost exact stuff. So I'll put that over in the giveaway pile too. All right, so let's go ahead and look through the Victorian 2024. And again, if you like to fussy cut, or I know not everybody, I don't like to fussy cut. People do, either you really love it, don't mind it, or you hate it. It's one or the other. I'm in the don't mind it. I don't mind fussy cutting. But look at all the imagery that you get. Now, if you cut any of the edges off of like January, then you're cutting into February, right? Some of the edges. So you have to kind of look at, do you want this or do you want to keep this? You know what I mean? So let's see. Does that, and then of course I said hi to View. And thank you, View, for that little video you did. That was so sweet. So yeah, there's January, February, and again, all the little edges. So you can either use the big, which I usually like to use the bigger images. I don't really cut these little pieces out that much because again, I have so many of those. But April, look at that, and that's what looks like a vintage children's book illustration. So May, June, and again, look, you could cut out all the little sewing. She's sitting here sewing. Reminds me of Mary Autier and her sewing, or Aunt Beck. She sews a lot too. The only sewing I really do is tiny bits on Barbie or the prayer pouches. I don't really sew. So hi Jill. Who else am I missing? There's August, a painter. This would be just fussy cut that out. Good image in an art journal. Then you have all the extras that you can use in smaller journals or recombine. September. And I'll probably use some of these bigger images in like this one. I love this one. I think I'm going to tear her out. I know people go, oh my gosh, I can hear it. Oh my God, you broke up the set. But I think I want to cut her out. I'm going to do it real quick. Let me first just fussy cut her kind of out here. I mean, quick cut her out here, at least. Okay. I'll just leave this in here because I don't have a place for it right now. Let's go ahead and quick cut her out. I might use her in the big journal that we're going to work in today. And I don't know, Barbara's chicken pot pie study. Song, please. What song would she have accompanying her? I know Barb will think of something. You like this calendar, Angie? Yeah, I always buy the Victorian one. Uh, so let's see what Barb comes up with. I'm going to kind of try to round out the top here. There's a little hole there from in the hat for the calendar, but you can just paint that in or marker it in if it shows when you place it. Let's see what Barbara says about this. What do you think? A little vagabond, a little traveler, a little, what do you think? I'll cut those little pieces out later. Kind of round this out here. I don't know. Barb might have went to get coffee. Did I put you on the spot, Barb? I need a song, Barbara. I need a song. All right. So there we go with that. All right. So yeah, we'll put her to the side. We might put her in the forest. We might put her in a garden. We might, I don't know. Lots of options. You can change it up, mix it up, audition it in multiple ways. Okay, there's November. And let's see, there's December. So yeah, there's lots in the Victorian 2024. Cynthia Hart's Victorian 2024. Comes with this, nice little sleeve to put collage fodder in. Next, I got 2 of these. And it comes with, I didn't check the other one. Let's see. No, I only got 1 of these. This one also comes with the sleeve. Okay, let's readjust the lighting here. It went flashed out on us. There we go. Let's see. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Leaving on a jet plane. Perfect. Leaving on, especially with the vintage, right? Leaving on a jet plane. I love that. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, that's perfect. All my bags are packed, ready to go. Don't make me sing. Y'all don't want to hear me sing. Okay, so this is Marjole Bastine. If y'all have seen her, she's been around forever. I bought lots of her stuff back in back in Hallmark days when we actually had a Hallmark store. Our Hallmark store closed. Oh gosh, 15 years ago maybe. But anyway, she did tons of stuff for Hallmark cards, calendar. She's done books. I have a few of her books. She's done tons of stuff, and she's you really recognize her style when you see it. And it came with a print, so it came with a print, and yeah. Isn't that pretty? So you could just put this in your art journal or cut it up. All right, so Nature's Inspiration. I'm going to flip through this. They had a great option for the Oh, let's see, Jane. Scrolling back, what'd you say, Jane? No food, no pets. Queen of the road. Queen of the road instead of king of the road. That's good too. I'm going to write that down. Queen of the road. You have to be kind of older to know that song. Just saying. Right, Jane? It's King of the Road. The song is King of the Road, but Jane turned it into Queen of the Road. That's good. Thank you, Ruth. I saw it in caps. Thank you, Ruth. Okay, so here's Marjole Bastine, and I think she's on Instagram. I don't know that she posts much. She used to post some of her garden pictures and stuff. I think I've seen her sitting at her desk doing a little watercolor or something somewhere. I don't remember, either on Instagram or somewhere. Let's see. You like her journals? Yeah, I have some of her. I have her couple of her journals. She used to do, you know, how we buy the little, like not the Flow magazine, the Daphne's Diary little journal. She used to do those kind. She may still, but she used to do those smaller little journals, like calendar journal pay, you know, books. I have some of her books back from the 90s. Um, so yeah, she's been around for a long, long time. Let's see. Raul says, I was not born yet, but know it. Okay. All right, Raul. So, but she does watercolor. So it kind of reminds me of Kathy Arbor doing this kind of watercolor. If y'all haven't followed Cat or seen Kathy Arbor's streams, um, Picola or somebody want to put in a link to Kathy Arbor. I think she's still here. I think Kathy Arbor's still here. But yeah, she likes to incorporate art supplies. She likes to incorporate art supplies in her work. So if you love watercolor, you're going to love her, Marjol Bastine. Okay, Angie. little chickadee there, little chickadee there. And I mean, you could just take one of these pages, fold it in half, so that in the middle, you know, in a center of your journal, you know, you could have 2 pages, or cut it in half and one half, so that you know, have this as an art journal page, just to decorate your art journals. Look at all that work. That right there, people. That's a lot of watercolor work right there. Look at that. Thanks, Bacola, my little snapdragon. And there's a Christmas. So yeah, Marshall Bastine, and it came with in the sleeve and cardboard and a print. So that's hers. Then I got, of course, I do this every year, and Janet goes, "No, don't do that," but I do it anyway. I always buy me and Janet each a Mary Englebright. So this one, of course, I've not opened yet. So this one will go to Janet. So yeah. I like to send things to the mods, and not just because Janet's a mod, you know, my friend too, but so Janet always, you know, when I try to send the mods things, and Janet goes, "No, don't send me anything," but then I can do stuff like this, and she just doesn't have a say in it. So that'll go to Janet. Oh, I do have one. I just turned I looked behind me and I saw something else I need to show y'all. And I think it was Recreation by Brooke. I think that I saw this and ordered off Etsy, but I'll do that in a minute. Let's finish this. Okay, so it comes in a sleeve. It comes in a sleeve, and it has a cardboard in it. And like, this is normally $17.99, $3. $3. All the calendars are $3. So a little pick me up, extra strength, Mary Englebright 2024. And Janet and I love Mary Englebright. We have her autobiography books, her picture book. We have so much of Mary Englebright. And my mom also loved Mary Englebright. So it always reminds me of my mom too. So I'm going to flip through this. Hi, Vale. Who else am I missing? Julie, did I say hi to you this morning? Julie Topaz, I don't know if I said hi to you. You kind of snuck in there. I'm not sure I said hi to you, but good morning. Happy Wonderful Wednesday. Brenda, we used to sing this out of earshot of Mom, which made it more attractive. You mean King of the Road, Brenda? And hi, by the way, if I didn't say hi to you. Janice, not the boss. No, Devin's the bossy butt around Janet. Just saying. And Janet calls Devin the bossy butt. Okay, so let me go back here. There we go. So a little pick me up. So Jammy Live. This just could be Janet, although I don't think she'd be snacking on that. I was going to say crap, but But I could see Janet being doing this. She has her sofa with her books and her art supplies next to her. Jammy life. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you, Jane Austen. And that look at that. Isn't that just so cool? Okay, you just guys snuck in, Devin. I showed your stencils. We're going to use your stencils, your bridge stencils today. Okay, friendship isn't a big thing, it's a million little things. Hold fast. I am out with lanterns looking for myself. If y'all don't know the story of Mary Englebright and how she did, she just pretty much gave up everything to go and put her first cards in at the New York stationery. I'm not sure what it's called, the New York stationery um, conventions, back in the day. And that's how she sold her first cards. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you so much for the super chat. In celebration of my birthday was yesterday. A little support of the channel. Thank you. Oh, well, happy birthday. I've been sending out bookmarks, so I will send you. Do I have your address, Jill? For some reason, I thought I sent you something out recently. Um, do I have your address? I will send you a bookmark. I've been making collage bookmarks. Thank you so much for the super chat and supporting the channel. If you're not sure if I have your address, and I'm not sure if I have your address, here's my email. Send me your address, and I don't share your addresses with anybody, but I will send you out a bookmark. Wrote it down. Excuse the squeaky chair. Let's see. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. Yeah, and happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Do that page would make a great paper doll. Yeah, I guess. I don't know because you'd have to just only dress her in dresses. You have to dress her just in dresses, but I don't do really paper dolls. I do my Barbie photography, and that's all I can do. I got me I'll show you the me Barbie that I did. She's not positioned like I have her photographed for February 1st, but on February 1st I will be posting a Barbie photography of me. This is the me Barbie with the cats. She's in a little one of those little ice cream chairs like that. So this is the me Barbie, and I will be posting a picture of me on February 1st, my birthday month. And then I also have Sista. Sista has a hot date, Valentine's Day, but that one I won't post till Valentine's Day. Let's see. Hi, Stitch It Pam. Let's see. We are born in one day. We die in one day. We can change in one day. We can fall in love in one day. Anything can happen in just one day. That's so. So this kind of reminds me of either Artie Dar or CB, doesn't it, Janet? Artie Dar and CB. And y'all, I did see somewhere that CB's husband was in the hospital. So y'all, if y'all know CB, Carol, keep her and her family in your prayers. I wish you lived next door. That's so cute. Look, they've got the little can, the can with the string. I never tried that. Does that work? Has anybody ever tried the can on the string? And does it really make the sound travel down the string to the can? It's probably a limited range, of course, but has anybody ever tried that? I don't think I ever did. And this one has a little F. Scott Fitzgerald quote. You're the sky. Everything else is just weather. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Keeping CB in your prayers, Janet. Yeah. I tried the glass on the wall. Yeah, I think we did that when we were kids, but I don't know about the string. I don't know about the string with the cans. Let's see. It actually doesn't take much to be considered a difficult woman. That's why there are so many of us. Jane Goodall. Side eye. That's awesome. And this one is sign. There's that sign you've been looking for. I love that. There's that sign you've been looking for. Oh, Dee Dee, it works as long as a string between is taut. Okay, yeah, I figured. Thanks, Ruth. Show up, show up, show up. Nice of you to come. She said. And after a while, the muse shows up too. Well, I always say inspiration is 99% in your butt. You just go sit down, pick something up, even if you're just going to organize something, clean something, write a quote down. You start. Just sit down and start something, and the muse shows up too. All right, so that is a little pick me up. So Janet, you'll be getting yours in the mail. All right, what else now do I have? Oh, I got a couple other things to show. Oh, I think let me see if I can find. I thought I kept the. Let me see if I kept the little card that it came from. Oh, I did. I'm glad. All right, let me take the address. Okay, so this was from. Oh, if I can read it. Oh my gosh, I can't hardly read that. So tiny. It's on it. She has some stationery here. And I think I saw it on, I think it was Recreation by Brooke. Let me get my magnifying glass out. Showed some of this product that I'm going to show you. And it looks and it's on Etsy. My Scrap Cabin Shop.etsy. My Scrap Cabin Shop Etsy is where I'm getting ready. I'm showing you what I got. Okay. And I think it was Recreation by Brooke that I saw this on, and I ordered me some because y'all know how I like my rag flags. Well, I ordered a bunch of already crinkled, uh, already crinkled seam binding. So it came like this. Now they each come wrapped. I guess I could show you each one. I don't know. Yeah, there it is right there. My Scrap Cabin Shop. That's what it's called. My Scrap Cabin Shop. Y'all want to see all these? So I got them to do rag flags with, paper clips, and have this tied on the end of a paper clip. So if you have any kind of a journal, a Bible journal, and have this as a like a tab, and have this hanging off. It does look like a bouquet, doesn't it? All right, well, here, I'll take it all out and show y'all. It came nicely packaged. I already took it. I did take this out of the package, believe it or not. And I think there's different sets. There's different color combinations. I think there's brights, there's muted, she has different sets of this. And this is the neutrals, maybe. I forget what it is, but this is the one. This is the one that I got. So I'll just I'm not even remember how many are in here. We'll count them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Aren't the colors awesome? 7, 8, 9, 10. I just love, look at that gray. 11, 12, 13. And they're all different. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, that's 24. And I don't think I've lost any. 24 colors. And I think is there a yard in each one? Let's open one up and measure, shall we? You could put dirt on the table and View. I love you, View. All right, let's see how many yards it is. Should I do the Aunt Beck measurement, with the to your nose like this? But look, if I stretch it out, it makes it even longer. So if I don't stretch it, don't stretch it. And I'll just go down here on I have a little ruler, like one of these edges here. One of the edges have my craft mat has a measuring on it. So I'm not going to stretch it. I'm just going to leave it crinkled. So crinkled, we have 1 yard. No, that's 24 inches. A yard is 36. So let's see. How many inches do we have here? And I don't want to uncrinkle it. So there's 24. Y'all can tell me how many yards this equals. 48. Okay, another. I'm trying not to pull it. Okay, that's 24 again, 48. 48 twice. What's 48 twice? 16, 96. 96, another 24. 96 and 24 is 10. Carry the 1. 11, 12, 120. 120 and a little bit. 120 with 12, maybe 12 more. So 120, 32, 132 inches. 132 inches is how many yards? Somebody else figure that out. I did good just figuring out the inches. 132 inches, did I say? And that's not pulled. If I pull it, it's going to be even probably double that, you know? So I left it crinkled. So that's how much. There's a lot in here. There's a lot in here. I could get out a yardstick if nobody wants to figure it out for me. So anyway, that is and it just looks good on a here. Let me get a paper clip. Let's see here. Let me find a good size one. I don't want the giant ones. I have the giant paper clips too, but like let's just get a kind of a regular size one. Like here's a red. Oh, I dropped one, so maybe there was 25. It might have been 25 because one was on the floor. So I think there's 25 in there. Okay. 3.67 yards, Jane said. So, okay, 366. Okay, so there you go, guys. All right, so just a paper clip like this size, and you just kind of take a couple. Let's do maybe 3. Let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Uh-oh, I dropped it. Where'd it go? There it is. They don't have to be exactly the same. All right, now. Okay, here we go. So let's take these 3 pieces here. And you can do a slip knot or just do a regular knot, whichever. How much time you want to take to do a slip knot. I'm just going to tie it on here, I think, because a slip knot will take me a minute. But you can do either one. So I'm just going to put it on the paper clip, tie it on. Slip knots are neater, but get my little finger in there. There's 1, 2. And then you could tie these 2 together to make them stand up more. And you can do lots of things with them. I'm just saying this is one of the things I like doing with them is having this like that. And you can play with it. Again, a slip knot is neater. But then you have, let me get a book. And here's one of the books I'm going to show you. I got the 365 Days of Feel Good Art. I have 3 or 4 of the other ones. I think there's 5 all total, maybe. But just so you can kind of see. Let me put this on. Oh, I got to get it on the other end. Hang on. See? Or the bookmarks that I've been making. That would go good on the bookmarks. Although I haven't been putting any knots or anything on my bookmarks because it's to make sure they mail easily. But see, doesn't that look adorbs? You need to make one for the scavenger hunt. Yeah. So I call them rag flags. You can call them just decorated paper clips or whatever. Let's see. Jasper. Who else am I missing? So anyway, that's just a little sample. So this will last me forever, this much. and these colors. So I'm just going to put them back in my little basket. And so I guess there's 25. So you have to add another 30, let's see, another 36 inches, another 36 inches to what I said earlier. But just go on the Etsy and it'll be measured out for you. Scrap Cabin Shop on Etsy. Scrap Cabin Shop. So doesn't that look just like a little bouquet? Yeah, there we go. And believe it or not, the cats really don't mess with that. I really am surprised, but they really don't mess with that. Maybe they haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't notice it. Okay, so now let's push this back up under here. All right. All right, so let me show you the couple of books. I'm going to have to take a quick BRB in just a minute. Hi, Melinda. Who else am I missing? Yeah, y'all share your Instagrams. Like I just saw Ruth ask Debbie if she had a IG. So y'all, you can't put a direct link, but it is helpful to have your exact name on IG so people can find you easily. Feel free to share your IG. Okay, so 365 days of feel good art. I have the 365 days of, I don't know, there's 3 or 4 other ones. I'm not sure. Maybe it says in here. This is the newest one, I think. Let's see if it's anywhere in here where there's, I don't see her list of her other books, but of course they're out there. This came out in 2022. So maybe it's not the newest one. It's the newest one I know of. And the ISBN 978-178-488-5618. And it's Lorna Scobie. And so she's got all kinds of these. And they're very simple. You can make them as hard or complicated as you want, but they're made to be very simple, one little project a day or however often. We were working in one of these a year or so back, and we did a few projects out of it, maybe 10 projects out of it or something. All right, pop that up. Out of one of her other books. So, yeah, we'll just do a little look-see through. So activities completed. You got a little bullet journal list here. You can check off if you so desire which ones you do, because she says you don't have to do them in order. You don't have to do them in the order in which she puts them in the book. And then she gives you some supplies, tools, materials, all the usual stuff. Y'all know we all got this stuff. In some form, or at least a lot of it. Paper, watercolors, here you can do you a color wheel. You can do it with watercolor, color pencils, markers, whatever. When I do these kind of books, I don't work in the book. I have so many other journals that I work in. So if I was going to do all these, which I won't, but I have lots of these kind of books. I never work in the books because I just don't. I like to work in my own journal, and then I can do what I want out of it. If there's something I don't want to do, I don't feel like I have to complete it, And so I always work in one of my art journals. Hi, Patricia. I said hi to Pam. Who else am I missing? So, yeah, so she gives you little prompts, 365 of them. Some are easier, some are a little harder, but none of them are really hard. None of them are really difficult. It's just how much time do you want to take to do whatever prompt she gives you. Oh, thanks, Janet. So there's the link to the book. And again, look at her other books too, because one of the other 365 books may be more, what you'd like rather than this particular one. So, sketch your favorite memory. It could be, you can do that in, just a little doodle. It could be, a stick figure. It could be, don't think when it says something like sketch your favorite memory that you got to do a full on Marjol Bastine watercolor painting, right? So, and also the other thing, speaking of just getting back into art, one of our fibs is getting back into art. And let me go over here to IG. Let's see. See if I can find her. Um, there we go. So our sister, sensible sister, she's been doing some art again. And here she did a little face with a stencil. But my favorite one so far is this one. I love this one. That is so good. I love this, sister. I'm so glad you're back into doing some drawing. And she said, I don't know if she said she really never drew that much, but I love her little drawing she's been posting. She's not posting them every day, but so there's sensible creations with the CYNs, Cynthia Sensible Creation. So y'all go follow her and her art journey. Don't get intimidated now, sister. You never drew. Okay, she never drew. So, yeah. So y'all go follow and encourage her because I think she's doing awesome. Let's find another one. Here's another one that she did. And she's using some markers and here she just did a little sketch with a pen. She's just been doing a lot of different things. So, yeah, follow each other and encourage each other, especially when she like never drew. Right, Terry? Terry stopped for drawing for a long time and got back into it. Now she's like our little comic cartoon lady. So anyway, there's just all kinds of prompts. Let me find another random one here. Add details to these colored blobs so they become trees or plants. And this is real easy to do with watercolor. We did some of these kind of projects when we were doing one of the other books, and you would just do some blobs and turn them into faces. She's asking you to turn them into trees or plants. Look, all this one right here, a little trunk, and you have a little tree. Put a bird on it. I mean, some of them are more uh, time consuming than others, but I don't think any of them are really, too um, to take all that long. If you just want to, I mean, you can still do as much detail to them as you want. Like here, you add some flowers to each of the little bottles. So it's just a little bit of inspiration every day, and I love the way that they have the blacks painted edges on this. Anyway, it's Lorna Scobie. I'm going to leave this here for just a minute and do a BRB. And then we will, let's see, what else do I have to show? Oh, I have one more thing to show. Oh, I got two more things to show. But give me a minute, okay? Give me a quick minute. I don't think the cat's in here. Okay. Okay. A sip of my water. Am I missing anything, guys? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Hi, Rachel, if you're out there. All right. So the next thing, we're going to get to my giant journal, which I just started. I haven't hardly done anything in it in a minute. All right, Marsh Makes Art showed this on his stream a couple, 2, 3, well, 3, time flies when it's probably been a month. He showed this probably about a month ago. Myth Match. And it's so cute. Myth Match. You might have heard of the unicorn and the griffin, but what about the unifin? Mix and match the backs and fronts of the mythical creatures in this fantastical flip book to create even more wondrous beasts of your own. Okay. So, Myth Match. Let me give you ISBN. I got it on Amazon. Whoa, that's tiny. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. 978-1786-277-8982. Okay, I got it off of Amazon. That is $12.99, but that's if you have Prime and blah blah blah. But that's the standard price. Brenda, I just started this book right now, working on 342. Decided to do it as a neurographic style and things. Oh, okay. Did you post it on? You haven't done it yet, so you haven't posted it on IG. Are you on IG, Brenda? Are you on IG? I'll look for it. Keep talking if you all put it in caps. Okay, so myth, and I'm gonna hold it up. It's about. Let me measure down here on my little mat down here. It is 7.5. No, 7 3/4 by 5.5. Just shy of 8 by 5. Okay, so it's really cool. Okay, and when Marsh showed it, he knew I would like it. Marsh, Vol, Kathy Berg, Colleen. There's so many of y'all that enable me. Y'all say I'm an enabler. Oh my gosh, look. All right, so let me move this box up here, and I'll put it on there because it helps me to. Because I'm going to flip things, so it needs to set up a little higher. I could zoom in, but this is better. Okay, so look, like here's a dragon, but it's dragon, G-O-N. So look, now it's a unigon, or it could have been a let's see, a draghorn instead of a unicorn. Look, so it's a mix and match. So there it is as a unicorn. Thanks, Janet. Janet put in a link. Okay, so then here we have a griffcorn. See, or it's a griffin. Or you take this one back and it's a unifin. This had to be some work. This had to be, let's see. Kat said there's a coloring book by this. Also by Good Wives and Warriors. Okay. I got the hiccups from my lemon water. I don't think I've seen that. Do you know what it's called? Is it called Myth? Because I have a myth book. I have a myth book by Kirby. I think it's Kirby Roseanne's book. But I don't think I've seen this one. Let me go over here. That book has Camilla Del Recco all over. Well, Camilla Del Recco is more pop manga. She's more, big, manga looking creatures. But yeah, it has a vibe. It has a vibe view. It has a vibe view. View vibe? Is it a view vibe? A view vibe. That needs to be in my wingnut book by me. I always put wingnut quotes by you guys. View vibe. Okay, wait, let me see now. Let me look up Myth Match color book. Let's see here. Myth Match color book. Let's see here. That comes up. All right, there's the book. I mean, there's this book. All right, let me click on the author and see if that comes up. Good Wives and Warriors. It doesn't come up. You probably have to order it from Etsy or somewhere, because the only thing that comes up by Good Wives and Warriors is this. So, sorry, Danielle, I need to try. Your letter arrives stormy. Oh, so you got a wet letter? I don't remember. Well, it's probably a color book page, Miriam. Good luck with that. Miriam, if you got wet mail. All right, so let me keep flipping here. So we were up to the griffin here. Okay, so there's the griffin. But all right, so let's see. Then this is going to be Pegasus, but as you can see, and you don't have to even just do one. You can flip back 3 or 4 different places. See, it's multiple. I mean, there's going to be hundreds of options that you could, do this. And, if you get an idea, you could recombine this and draw something in your own style, draw, like, let's just flip all the way back here. See, look. And redraw these myths in your own style. Isn't that cool, though? It's just so, there's the from India mythology. So it's all different mythologies, and it tells you what they are. Oh, and look how this works out. Let's see. Does that work out? Oh, look. Okay, so here is gorilla. This is an aboriginal creature. Okay. Has a brightly colored head, a body of a colossal snake, is covered in shining scales. It's believed to have made the mountains and contain the rain and rivers. Okay, so that's just the original one. But look what you do if you move one. Let's just move it here. Now the words still go together. That is really amazing. The description still goes together with the new creature. The aboriginal creature has the head of a colorful frog. The body of a colossal snake is covered in spikes. It's believed to have made the mountains and loves playing mischievous pranks. So they can go together. Isn't that cool? That's really cool how they did the words, And it's just all different, countries and cultures. There's Arabic. There's this one doesn't say where it's from. Here's a Japanese. And of course, if I move them both at the same time, then you'll get the true full creature. Whoops, I moved too many. Which one did I not move? Somehow I didn't do something right here. I got off the track. Here we go. This one is a Norse beast. And it has a description, what they look like. But then you can, redo them. Look. That way. You can do it this way. That's just so cool. And then the words recombine. Here's an Aztec creature. Here's a hybrid creature, head of a lion, snake and tail. But then you can redo it this way. Isn't that cool? And there's just tons. It's a very clever book. Okay. Brenda started an IG account at a college football game so I could post pictures. So you don't post art, Brenda? That's what I wondered, if you have an IG where we can see your art. So isn't that cool? And again, they recombine the titles and they recombine the description. A Manx beastie. Let's see if I can get to the whole thing here. Okay. Archon Sony. This Manx, Manx, beastie has little red pig ears, a curly pink tail, white spikes all over. It can run exceptionally quick, will bring good luck if you catch it. Like a Pokemon? But I mean, there's just so many, guys. I'm not even halfway. Well, I'm a little more. I'm about 2/3 of the book. There's just so many. I don't even know how many combos there could possibly be. There's a fish and a snake. And that's a river spirit from Africa. And then this one here, Celtic water beastie. And then you recombine, and you can recombine them on both sides and multiples. You don't have to just do one flip. You could do multiple flips, right? multiple flips. So anyway, Myth Match. It's so cool. And a whole series of color books, including, but they're not. I don't know why they're not on Amazon. Cat. I looked up Good Wives and Warriors as the creator, and they don't come up on Amazon except for this. So Myth Match. Then the last thing to show you book wise is, let's put that over. Oh, and I did say I was going to show you the forest. I won't show you the whole book. I did show it, I think, last week. So I won't show the whole thing, but I'll show a little bit. But first, this is, I think the new, well, no, I think there's one other newer one. Do I have it coming to me? Poor Toast and Cake Curry. Let me look at my Amazon here. I think I have one other one coming. Oh, no, the other one I have coming is another collage soup book. So I have a collage soup book coming. And this is one of the newer ones of a Poor Toast and Cake Curry, but I don't know if it's the newest one. I already tore a page out and kept this because I thought this would be cute to have like this little couple sitting here, you know. So I trimmed the edges and I thought I'd put this like this little couple sitting here. So this is the cover here. I already just cut that out. So let's do a flip of this book. Let's see, do I need to brighten it up just a tad? One went to white paper. You know, every time you change from white to black, you know, back and forth, dark and light colors, you have to adjust your lighting. Or if you leave it on auto, then it's always fuzzy and zooming in and zzz and changing. I'd rather just, you know, change it myself as needed. Oh, thank you, Picola. There's a link to the forest book, and it's not called Reimagining Forest. I put that on there with glitter sticker letters. Okay. Oh, now see, there we go again. I changed it. Sometimes you can grab the light with your hand. All right, so I'll do a little flip of this one. Again, you have to cut these out. And if you get a book like I have the bird one, the medieval one, I have a few. There's probably about 3 or 4. The doors. I think Terry Brett sent me the extra door ones. So there's some that I have 2 copies of because you just can't cut up the back without ruining the front. So it's real, you know. Hi, Colleen. So yeah, Colleen, you have to go back and watch this show if you missed the beginning. Colleen doesn't get up early. She's not an early riser. I'm surprised she's up now. So yeah. And I hope your foot's healing up too, Colleen, and you're staying off of it. Let's see. Tori. Hi, Tori. I miss saying hi to you. So, you know, but any of these could be cut out and made into a scene. Or just in your art journal, which, you know, you've seen my little art journal, and now we're going to do I might use some of these today. I might use this book too, stencil, but I really want to make sure I use some of my stencils. I got all my stencils. I don't have a ton of them, but I have a few. I could probably go buy a few more, but I do have a few of the stencils. I have one of Miriam's. I have 3 of Devin Rex's, and I have a couple of other ones here. So we'll look back through those again. Oh, thanks, Deb E. I have to send you another bookmark. I think I sent you one, so I'll send you. I mean, everyone's going to be different. So I'm writing you down. If you support the channel, guys, right now, I was sending out stickers, but I still haven't got my new printer. I'm thinking about getting one, you know, for my birthday. I just need to go get one. I want to get one of the eco ones, but I don't know which one to get. I'm just going to be honest. I have no idea which one to get. Is the cheapest one too cheap? The $300 one good enough? I don't want to spend more than, you know, the $350 on a printer. So, but the eco printer where you don't have to refill the cartridges, everybody swears by them. So, and when I said all that to say, I'm not sending out stickers right now. I'm sending out bookmarks, collage bookmarks. As long as my clear bookmark sleeves last, when those go, then I'll have to find something else to send you guys. So, thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, you just woke up, Colleen. Yeah, I think she's a Dr. Pepper girl. Are you a Dr. Pepper girl? I think that's Colleen's a Dr. Pepper girl. Let's see. Hi, Christine G. Anybody else coming in? Remember, if you're talking to me, put it in caps. All right, let's see if we can grab the light again. I think the silver might be kind of knocking back the light too. Let's brighten it up again. Let's brighten it up just a little more. There we go. I have one from Canon. Okay. You have the Canon Eco printer. I think that the ones I was looking at were Epson, Mark. I think the ones because I've had Epson printers and I've had good luck with them. So I probably will get an Epson, but I'm not sure. But that's a good I mean, it's good to know, Mark. I like people to recommend things that they like or have had good, you know, good product reviews. All right, Brenda, thank you for stopping by. Go post some art on IG for us. So this is, pink winter ephemera. Oh, look. So cute. Look at this one. They're all cute. I mean, and the backs are cute too, right? So yeah. And again, you can use these in your traveler size notebooks, your little TNs, the skinny ones, the tiny ones. The ones that I'm using are the John Deerean size. I'm using those. Here, let me show you. Look at the first cover page here of mine. I'm using them in like this, like here. So, and I'm going to do something similar to this, but we're going to do giant. We're going big. And again, I think I might want to make it into a lyrics journal, but I'm not sure yet. But you can make it into anything you want. It can just be a writing journal. It can be quotes, psalms, lyrics. It can be anything, So look how sweet. Look at that. So sweet. So, I love me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you so much. Enjoy seeing the books this morning. Thank you for all your. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Melinda, if I'm not sure if I have your address, I'm going to write you down. I'm going to give you my, here's my email. Send me your address, which I don't share with anybody, and I'll send you a bookmark, a collage bookmark. That's my going thank yous at the moment. Okay, so yeah, just I'm writing down bookmark here for you. So thank you for supporting the channel, and y'all supporting the channel helps me with the postage and paying for, because I do subscribe to StreamYard monthly subscription so that I can get the 1080p and other features that I probably don't use all of. I'm sure there's lots of features I'm not using, but the 1080p and some of the other things, it's I do that to have clear, better quality. And that's y'all help pay for that. So thank you guys. Hi, Raj. Let me get a sip of water here. Another little bite of banana so my voice doesn't crack. And thank you, John. John never wants any stickers or anything, but he does support our channel. Then I do support his. So if you want to know anything Oak Island, there's John. He did did the show last night. So you need to follow John, Quest of Oak Island. If you like Oak Island, talking about it, theorizing about it, it's just fun. And he does a show every Tuesday now, every Tuesday before the show comes on Tuesday nights. So go follow John. And thank you, John. And thank you, Christine G. Same thing for you, Christine. I'm going to write you down. I think I have your address, but I'm not sure. So Christine G, if you'll resend me your address, I will send you a bookmark. I'm going to put it in again. And my email is always in my description box. So you can find it there, as is my PO box. It's under the about section of the, you have to kind of search it out, but it's under there. So thank you, Christine G. And I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for supporting the channel. So, yeah, I have your address. Let me see what she say. Yes, yep, you do. Okay. Have Addie. Okay. I'm going to make that. Okay. And then I'm going to write down bookmark. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary. Mary, hope you're doing well. Mary streams really early and then sometimes at night, but I usually catch her when she streams like 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning, her time, 5:30 in the morning. My time is when I catch Mary's show. Like when I'm getting ready to go out to run errands and stuff. That's when I usually catch Mary. But yeah, so follow, let me click on Mary. And hi, Zandra. Zandra, I did get the turtle for Samantha. My Five and Below did have the turtle porcelain palette turtle palette. I got so I did get her one. So I'm so glad you showed that because it's so adorable. And yeah. So thank you so much for that recommendation. I did my Five and Below did have it. So yeah. So thank you. So I'm finishing showing up this book here, Pink Winter Ephemera, Kate Curry and Poor Toast. Do these books. So there's a little bridge right there, and I love that door. I love all of it. It's we have so many things we like to do, and so I try to encourage everybody to try some of everything we show. You won't get it. You won't do it all. I don't do it all, but try some things. If you can't find something from all my almost going into 14 years of ideas here, I don't know what to tell you because we have done a lot of ideas here. All right, so real quick, I'm going to go into the Kieran Connolly Forest book, and again, I put this on here, stickers. They're glitter stickers. That does not come on there. I put that on there. It's just forest, and in this book, I'm using it just for collage, no painting. I might do a little something something with the Posca paint pen or something, but other than that, it's all just collage, not putting any paint in this one. So, and maybe just one or two images. So, this one has more, but for the most part, you can do a collage with just one image. And so now we have Deb E just joins a Forest Fibs, and let me go ahead and read it again. Let's see. Let me go ahead and go to Picola made me a list. I have to go back over here and read it. I need to write it down in my Society of Idea Collector notebook. But in the meantime, the people that are in it, Ann Lar, Charmaine W, Colleen, CK Art, who's here, me, Devin Rex for Art, Jasper, Jane Litterick, who was here a minute ago, Jill, Kathy Berg, I don't know if Kathy Berg's been here or not this morning, Lynette, Sherry, Tammy, Terry Brett, Shelley Allred, Leah Foy, and now Deb E are all Forest Fibs. So, and if you can't find this exact book, find something similar. And it's not the point of getting this exact book, although this is a good one. But if you can't find it, like Jane got a different one. But it's similar, So just why the chicken cross the road. So I'm going to just kind of do a quick flip, and so I can show you what I've added in here. I'll just kind of do this where I've added stuff. So Colleen and Kathy are doing these. Theirs are amazing. If you miss, I think Colleen, were y'all on Kathy Berg's channel last Tuesday when you worked in the book? Not this Tuesday. Y'all did something else this Tuesday, but last week. I'm not sure whose channel it was, if it was yours or Kathy's, where y'all were working in the book. They did. That's so good. It's so good. Okay, bye, Mary. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. You like the song very much. So yeah. So let's see. Was it last week? Jane said I think it was last week. So yeah, go follow Kathy Berg and CK Art Colleen. And it was last Tuesday that they were working in their books. And so I haven't done it. So I'm nothing here yet. I'm just added this. But they're funny when they work in these books. And then got this guy, got my little Tin Man, and I think I'm going to paint this yellow to make it a yellow brick road. I don't want to paint in these books, like paint out the edges like I do the reverse collage in all my abandoned altered books, but like this needs to be a yellow brick road. Oh, and by the way, Hubster and Samantha on Sunday. She came down Sunday, spent the night, and we hung out Sunday night. She and I hung out more Sunday night and Monday day. That's why I wasn't here Monday. But she and Hubster went to see the Wizard of Oz on the big screen. I won't show much because, and it's just real quick anyway. But let's see. Let me find if I can find the little. They did a quick little, just like a 10-second video, just so they'd have a record of it. Let's see if I can find it. No, it's not there. Hang on. I'm trying to find where he put it. Oh, here we go. Okay. So yeah, they saw the Wizard of Oz on the big screen. Looks like a roller coaster. See, everybody sees different things. That's what's fun about it. But anyway, so they had fun at the Wizard of Oz on the big screen. Samantha, I don't know that if she had seen it when she was little, she didn't remember it, I don't think. So to see it on the big screen, was really cool. It's got an astronaut there. And that was already here, this bright sunshine right there. Got another little one flying in here. So these I added these cactus and this moon rover. That just looks, I really love that, the way that looks in that foggy, misty forest there. Added a dragon here. I said I wasn't going to go through the whole thing, and here I am going through it. And this. Colleen's is so different. We laughed and laughed about this one. She's is so different. She has a pretty girl or something on her. I got a statue sticking head out there and a planet. So little robot there. But anyway, it's really fun. It's really fun to add this cat, fish, baseball. Fish is coming at him. Marble planet. So yeah, let me just kind of do a little flip this way, see if I can find one or two. I mean, there's a whole bunch in here, but you can see how big the book is. It's going to take me a while to go through the whole thing, so I was just going to try to flip and find a couple more. This one's going to have some shells in it. But Kathy and Colleen are rocking this book. Here's a guy walking through on the rocks here with the dragon. He's so unaware. So unaware. Let's see what else. Oh, here's another dragon coming to recharge on the crystals. Coming in for a recharge. I know, Colleen, right? Here's my version, Little Red Riding Hood. About to put a wolf in here somewhere or something. There. This little guy and the robot there. So it's really fun to do this because it's low pressure. It's so low pressure just to cut some images out, find some images you like, and just find a home for them. A lot of people have done this one. A little person popping out of here. That's really good. And so, yeah, it's really fun to do it. And again, I have so many books that I have to do the reverse collage with painting that this one I was determined just to have collage and not paint it out, So this is my not paint out. Oh, he kind of got away from me. Let's put a little bit of glue on here. Little astronaut. He's a cardstock guy, so he's a little thicker. There we go. Holding that little mushroom. So anyway, yeah, you get the idea. Forest, Kieran Connolly, from the Amazon forest to the Siberian. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Taiga, Siberian. Oops, sorry guys. Dang, I always get any books that are too big or anything like that. All right, so here's the ISBN 978-183-886-1674. And again, Kieran Connolly has amazing books. All my abandoned, altered books, except one or two, are his. And I always tag him. So if you post any of these pictures, put at Kieran Connolly and he'll come up, and you can post in his tag. You can, not a hashtag, but his actual at Kieran Connolly, and then he will see it. He'll see where you've used, and he might say hi to you. He has one of my originals. I actually tore out of the book and sent to him in the UK. Okay, so there we go. So if you missed all my calendars, if you missed the calendar flip through, Colleen, I love the tease. Colleen, I did my $3 calendar haul earlier. And now let's look at what we came for today. I don't know what y'all came for. But anyway, I'm going to use some of PM Artist Studio stencils. I've got all three of Devin Rex for Art. Here's her name. If you like her stencils, there's her name at PM Artist Studio. Okay. And which is Patricia and Mariah. See, I got it right. Oh, she's probably already gone. And yeah, Colleen, I showed the calendars already. And so I got all three of her 5x7. They're also in 8x10, but I wanted the smaller ones because I do want to use them also in this journal, and not just in the one I'm going to show you today. So I started a new journal. Big surprise, right? You're welcome, Devin. Here she is right here. So if y'all follow Devin, she does amazing jelly plating, as does Mariah and Patricia. But Devin, because Devin's always here, so I try to go see her videos. Now I don't always make her lives, but I do try to go and watch her recordings. But anyway, so I bought two and they sent me the third one. So I have all three of her city bridges. But go follow her on YouTube, Devin Rex for Art on her YouTube and on Instagram. So if y'all like jelly plating stencils, now all that being said, do I have a plan of how I'm going to do this today? Not really, but we're going to, I want to use bridges, maybe a bridge over troubled water, because again, I'm thinking that I'm going to use this new journal, sketchbook / journal, for song lyrics. But that changes. But anyway, so I don't know which one I want to use. This is bridge. I'm trying to kind of keep them together, just so I have the paper, the information, and the stencil. But I think I want to use this bridge today. So I'm going to set that right here. But let me bring the book over here so I can put the stencil. I showed these earlier, but I'm going to show them again. So this is style 3. City Bridge 3, and Devin designed these. And then here is style 2, which looks like a UFO to me, and that's probably how I'll use it. Then we have Miriam's Carnival Attraction. And you could do it either way, by the way, guys. You can flip them, right? And they're on the Yupo paper, which is a very sturdy paper. And I have found what I like about them is when I go to use another color with these, because y'all know I don't clean my stencils much. I might kind of wipe them. I've not used Miriam's yet. They stay clean while they're dirty. Does that make sense? And so this is Miriam Wolf's, she was here earlier, and she has a YouTube channel as well. So there's Carnival Attraction, and I got her 8x10. That's that one. Then I have Grandma's and Buttons by Darcy Sanders, and you can see I used this one, and I think I used it in here. So you'll see I've already used this one in this book. I've only done a couple things in here because I was waiting on y'all. Dee, you might want to use the Simon and Garfunkel 49th Street Bridge, Feeling Groovy song. Okay. Let me write it down. Write it down. I don't think I'm going to do any writing of lyrics today. I might do a practice on just a other sheet of paper, but I don't really want to plan out, pencil out, work out to make it all fit on a page here because that takes a long time. I mean, I might pencil out something, but that's really kind of I'm looking for, here we go, here's my post-it notes. That's time consuming, and when I'm writing in pencil you can't see it anyway on stream. Okay, so Barbara said feel the 49th Street Bridge, feeling groovy. That's a good choice too, because I've got three bridges, right? Let me just write down lyrics. Thank you, Barbara. All right, let's see. All kinds of post-it notes over there. Okay, so I did use this. I'll show that here in a minute, so I'll just set this aside to show it to you. Then I already had some of their stencils. I had their Celtic knot mandala set of 3. So I've used a couple of them already. I want to use them in this book too. And because I'm using my medieval medieval ephemera from Poor Toast Kate Curry, and I've flipped through this a bunch of times too. I did use the alphabet letters to do my name, and you'll see it in a minute. So, and I did use some of this and some of the dragon one to do that dragon poster I did a few weeks ago. So I'll probably be doing that. But anyway, the Celtic knots goes with the whole Celtic vibe. And then I have a couple of the key knot stencil and this one. So I have that. And look, Janet, they're still with their cardstock. That's how I'm storing them now, guys. I put all my stencils with like in between cardstock, and they're in a basket where I can put them in the basket and flip like this to get to them. And yeah, so that's kind of my system at the moment. Janet says it will not last. Janet says it won't last. London Bridge falling down. Yeah, that's true. Okay, then here's the Sea of Crescents. I had bought this one a while back, and I really love this one. It's got the borders. It's got, well, I say it's got, yeah, it does. It had all these in there. I couldn't remember if they all came or if I bought 2 different ones or what, but so I've used these quite a bit. I really like these. They're just really, you can see I just use the middle of this one. So I might use this one again. We'll see today. I don't know. So, and then I just keep them in between cardstock, and then these fit in a basket where I can flip through and see them like that. All right. But today I think I want to mainly concentrate on the bridges. So here's what we've done so far. I'm going to have to move this. This is my inks. Some of them anyway are here. And then I got the little distress ones. And I got these stays on ones. I tried to pull everything that I might need. So I got these little stays on colors. And then I also pulled some border stickers. And I just got these off of Amazon. They're just borders. So, but if I do any borders, it's going to probably be with the Celtic knot one that I got from PM Art Studio. All right, so I haven't done much, and it's barely fitting in here, but I think it's good. So I've only done a couple things, but we're going to start a new page, and I just want to show you how I'm going to, and they're not done. Never mind, we just started this. But I started, here's my cover. So I did cut out my initials and this tree and put this at the beginning. Also, you can buy these little plastic pockets. And I've tried to put them in the front and backs of almost all my journals because if nothing else, you can put your name in there. 2 hours later, don't be picking on me, Ruth. This show is very eclectic. We have no real system. Let's see. Let's brighten this up. There we go. That might be too, well, that may be just a little too bright. Yeah, when I go from the dark papers to the light papers. All right, so this is going to be my 2024. I don't know if it's going to be lyrics or what, but the only other page that I have going is this one. So you can see here's where I used the this one here. Okay, so I use the Grandma's Buttons, Darcy Sanders. So, and I just kind of, I do like this. I rarely, now I'm going to try to do it a little bit on the bridge because I want the bridge to really, you know, demarcation of a bridge. But when I'm using like a pattern stencil, I just kind of move it all over. So what I did first is I did everything in blue. Okay. And I have my little, I do it with, this is how I do my stenciling. I don't know where the blue, I'm not sure where the blue brush is, but I use these makeup brushes. You can get them on Amazon. And they're on all kinds of colors, so you can coordinate. So, like, you don't ever have to clean it. You can just use the purple. See, Janet, don't have to clean them. You just use the purple for the purple. Let's see. Theme music from the movie The Bridge on the River Kwai. Okay, yeah, that's a good movie. I like that movie a lot. Hi, Leona. Thank you, Terry. Where did you get the giant journal? This is I'm pretty sure it's a Hobby Lobby one. Yeah, it's a Hobby Lobby one, but you can get these at Michael's. It's just a plain black journal. Does have the elastic, does have a bookmark, and it is, let me measure for you down here on my strip of, it's 11 by 14. It's 11 by 14. Okay. So this is out of the Poor Toast book. This one, Book Lovers. So the Poor Toast Kate Curry Book Lover ephemera. And again, these have been cut into, so there's a lot of cutting going on. But this is, if you like books and libraries, you'll want two of these because look, you don't want to cut into the big pages. At least I don't. So I have two of these. One to look at that. Isn't that stunning? One to cut the fronts and one to have the backs. So that's where I got these two images out of. Okay, let's see. Let's draw. So you can see it's big. So it's big. Yeah, the bridges of Madison. Y'all got a whole bunch of them now. So, but I'm gonna have to like the lyrics too. I'm gonna want to like the lyrics. So I did a border stencil here, and then here I did with this. And then what I did is with a kind of a coordinating color marker. I have this gray color. I didn't have that right color blue. I didn't have the right color purple, so I used a gray and drew the lines. And I drew the lines with a clear ruler, because then you can start at the bottom and start there, and then you can move up every quarter, of an inch, however you want to do the lines. Now I could also go back and divide these lines. So I could go here and then divide, but I'm thinking I might want the lines. I'm not going to divide these lines up again until I just see what I want to write on it. If I do like a lot of lyrics, and see, this way I can go across the page this way too. So I can go straight across the page with the lyrics. If I, have my lines going this way. And again, in my other journal, in this one, I did not use a ruler. So if I used any lines in this one, most of them I didn't even use lines. But if I did use lines, I just drew them. Let's see if I can find one where I have just drawn lines. See, I'm just writing. There's no lines on any of it. This is the leftovers from the cutting out of one of the pages. So I kept that for the smaller, like downsizing the scraps to the smaller journal. So anyway, depending on how many words or how big, do I want to write all the lyrics? Do I want to write the chorus? Do I want to write the chorus twice or just once, or, however I want to do it? But then I can I can divide these up as well. And I also can do with these, and there's multiple kinds of brush pens, and depending on how big I want to write. Um, I don't have a smaller brush pen in this in all colors. The only one I have it in is a smaller brush nib is black. So if I want to use these larger brush nibs, I'm gonna have to write bigger, right? So I'll do a little sample writing. But the thing is if you're going to do lyrics or any kind of calligraphy where you're writing out a poem, a verse, a psalm, a song lyric, you want to write it out in pencil first, because especially if you're streaming, because you're gonna and y'all have caught me where I've missed words while I've been writing while I'm streaming. So let's see, Charmaine. Who else am I missing here? I said hi to Hermit. Let's see. Jill said, "Yep, giant journal and two of those coming right up." Well, it's something that you just can work. You don't, again, if you're a one journal person, then, you can get it and work in it and just do a little do some stenciling one day, some collage cutouts the next day, and I'm not going to do painting per se in this. It's going to be just kind of like this. Let's turn the brightness back down some. There we go. I'm trying to keep the true color. But if you want to write small and just write, not brush lettering, but just journal, you got, a lot of, this kind of marker, bullet tip kind of markers where you can just write. And I'll do a couple of versions of writing, not here because I haven't written out lyrics, but, so you can journal like this with different colors that you can coordinate colors with your stenciling. And just to me, stenciling, um, whether you use it as like a true bridge, if you use it as an actual bridge, or if you just do patterns, whichever way you want to do it, stencils are great for that, regardless of whether you want an exact image or whether you just want patterns. Which again, when I do patterns, I don't line them up and try to match it all back up. And you can also turn it over and use the other side to, do a reverse side. But depending on how you like to journal and what you journal, you could do something big like this. This is going to last you a long time, right? Or if you are a multi-journaler like me, I have that little one I just showed you, I call it the John Darian one because that's the inserts that I'm using. I'm using the John Darian inserts in this one. So you can see I've got different John Darian pages. And then I'm also doing January, February. I'm doing a monthly one. So this is my monthly double page spread. And then here's like a daily type journaling in here with different stencils. And and this is just stuck there because I want to use those little borders. So I just have it kind of stuck there to remind me to use that. I should just put this around it here to keep it together. So if you like to do this kind of journaling or a different size, like here's my Society of Idea Collectors notebook for the year. I made a new one for the year. Y'all know I usually use I use all these different ones, but this year I decided to use the Happy Planner ring system. But there's no dates in here. It's all blank paper with my own system. Here's my system for the year of collecting ideas. I got supplies and patterns. My Barbie. See, this is why this particular system, my particular list would not work for you because unless you're doing Barbie photography or collage. So like I have my Barbie photography, my studies, my stream ideas and books, individual lists, collage themes and index, quotes, lyrics, and story ideas, and then mind maps and sketches. So each one of these colors correspond to an idea collecting tab. Okay. But, over the years, I changed my system for the year of how I'm going to collect. Like here was one year. Let me show you a couple different ones. And I know we get off on rabbit trails. Don't email me. Let's see. So here's a couple other ones. So this one was a thicker book, and I'm saying all this to say you can use multiple sketchbooks, journals, however you want to do it. Don't feel obligated just to use one, especially if it's a large one that's going to take you time to work in. Let's see. I want to put this pen back over here. All right, baby, move, baby. So this one was from 2000. There's my zine there. This one was from 2000. What year was this one? A couple years ago. Anyway, I started this one I think 2 years ago, and it was about this thick. And at the end of the year, I pulled out what I wanted out of that thick book, and this is what I was left at. And then I just rebound it with some gaffer tape, bookbinding tape, and that way I have all. And I they're all tabs still, all the tabs. So this was one of my idea collecting books for about a year and a half, maybe. And then this is another one that I've had for a couple years. Again, you can see that's not used yet. All this is, but I could still add some more stuff to it. It does, for me, things don't have to be, ideas don't go out of style. You know what I mean? So if I have things, if I have ideas that, let's see if I can flip any of this. If I have ideas that are, used for years and years, then they can be in a book that you know I can go back and add more to. That never bothers me. That being said, a lot of people cannot work in multiple journals. It just like OCDs them out, right? And I get it. But if you're not going to use multiple journals, then get you a big mama jamba like this so that you can collect your ideas. Or three-ring binders. Y'all know how many three-ring binders? I think I have 20, 25. I don't know how many three-ring binders of ideas. And so a three-ring binder is also a good alternative because you can move things around. And that's the same thing with my this year's. I can pull pages out. If you know how the Happy Planner works, you can just, um, they just you can just take the pages out and then you can just pop them right back in, so you can move things around. So I just have papers. I have some thinner papers, some thicker papers, but so I just using because I don't do planners per se. I have that little Daffy's Diary one that I write down to make sure I drink enough water and eat enough fruit. Maybe if I walk or something, but I don't really plan. Just saying, I don't really plan. I'll write down birthdays. The kids are coming. Denise was here when I streamed. And usually it's after the fact when I'm writing those things down. It's not like planning it out ahead of time. So, anyway, all right. So, let's go back over here and let's do some stenciling. And so now I got to glue this back. And by the way, I'm just gluing this down with glue sticks. There's a couple reasons. I'm not using paint and other things like to do a collage. I'm not doing a reverse collage or a full-on collage where I'm going to paint, where I'm going to need to use matte medium because I'm going to use colored pencils on top, which is why I like to use matte medium. So I'm not using I'm just using a glue stick because I mean it's a nice it's not copy paper thin, but it's not real thick. But if you and depending on if it's something a little thicker, I might use my Eileen's tacky glue. And if I use my Eileen's tacky glue, what I would do is put some down and smear it with my finger. Don't ever glue anything down with a big lumpy rolly bit of glue because that will show through your paper. Okay, always smooth it out. But that being said, it will wrinkle your paper. Wet glue will wrinkle your pages. Whereas a glue stick, it may not be the best stick, it might not stick the best, but it won't wrinkle your papers. See, now I wrinkled that myself. I bent the page leaning in. But again, All right, let's see if I have any questions or comments. I don't see anything capsy, guys. Y'all think, I'm not ignoring you. If you don't put it in caps, I'm probably not going to see it. So, because it goes pretty fast. And hi, lurkers. Okay, so what we're going to start with is, again, I used this one here. This was the Darcy Sanders Grandma's Buttons stencil. I may use it again. I don't know. I'm going to put it to the side for a minute. So how I start out with is with the stenciling. My camera's a little crooked because my desk is not crooked. There we go. And so, and then I just have different pins and some, we'll do the lettering in a minute. I want to decide what I want to do. So we're going to turn the page. I want to decide how I want to use the City Bridges style number 1. Let's see. This is what it looks like. I just like it. It's very bridge-esque. But I kind of want it to I don't know if I want 2, if I want 1. See, I originally bought this to use in the smaller journal, not this larger one. If I would have known I was going to do that, I would have bought the bigger one. But that being said, we're going to go with this. But I'd cut out this morning too, before we get into the stencil, because in this case, the stencil is going to be a major focal image, whereas the others are more just stenciling. So I might use some other stencils and this one. But let's see. The other thing is maybe the C's, maybe the Celtic knot, maybe the border stencil here. Let's see. I'm not sure if I want to use some kind of a border or maybe the C. I like the C too. Here, I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pull these two. I'm going to pull these out. They're the C stencil borders. Okay, so I'm going to pull those because my idea for this with the bridge was to use, where's my cutouts? I cut out some, and I might cut out some more. I cut out some calendar pieces. Okay, so here's some calendar pieces that I cut from, which calendar is it? Oh. This one. So this page right here is a page in the actual calendar, and that page I tore out and cut up. So I might cut some more out too. But anyway, I'm just thinking that this could be something like a bridge over troubled water. So, and I'm not necessarily even using it like the page in the calendar. I might want to use something like this. I don't know if I want to end up making some water, some stencils, some more areas, some more what, I don't know yet. But I do kind of like that. So I'm thinking of the bridge, and I'm thinking of some more watercolor, some blues in here, and maybe some different stencil edges, something like this. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. maybe this can go over here. No, I don't want to distract from the bridge. So I kind of have something like this, but I don't know that I'll use this. But I might need some more rocky area, because I want this to kind of look like it's in a little cove. And if I do this in the blues and then have this water here, kind of carrying it across, I don't know. I'm kind of, And then if I want any lyrics, or even if I just want a title, Bridge Over Troubled Water, maybe I can do that today, because that's something that, it's short and easy to do. And because I still want to do our giveaway, which we're going to run out of time. Or if you want to do a title, I also pulled this. If you want to do a title with stickers. So like I could do Bridge Over Troubled Water with stickers, Okay, we got stickers, gold stickers here. You can do it with your brush lettering, which let me just do that real quick. Let me do a little sample here. Let me get a piece of paper up from up under here somewhere. That's a little too big. There we go. All right. So the first thing you'd want to do is, of course, draw you some lines, or I'll just use this gray. Y'all have any questions, comments? Hi, Joe Lou. Who else am I missing? Yeah, I got Miriam Stencils. I got Devin Rex Stencils. I already decided to add buttons to the cover of my journal. Okay, okay. See, there's just, so many ideas. Now, you really want to make sure that your lines are going to be straight. So you either want to start at the top, the bottom, or actually measure down. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just going to measure down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go with 4 inches there, just to, so we're on the same. All right, so now I'm going to do a line. And you could do all this in pencil first. You want to make sure your line is lined up over here as well. All right, so then now I'm going to go up here, and then I'll do a couple, show you a couple. So here I'm doing an inch, right? And that's one of the nice things about the clear rulers. So we'll do one more. So at first I'm drawing an inch. And again, if you don't know how many lyrics or words or the poem, you could do this a whole poem book, quote, whatever. If you don't know how long, or, you haven't penciled it in yet, you don't know how long it is, then you can, decide how many lines you want. Now I was just going to do, now I'm just going back up with the lines and doing the 1/2 inch here. Maybe one more 1/2 inch, because I'm not sure what my sample is going to be. Okay, so we got your lines. Jane, Dee Dee used the... I use a ruler occasionally, especially in calligraphy. If I'm doing a calligraphy for somebody, a commission, then I will use a ruler. Unless, like if I do certificates like I do for a local dojo here, karate certificates that are like this big, and they've already got lines on them. So I don't have to worry about the lines. Okay, so now you could do a couple different ways. You could just do your own handwriting. And I know everybody, I don't like my handwriting. Well, then you're never going to write. If you don't like, you just have to either get used to your handwriting or practice some brush lettering or something. But you can do a multiple kinds. And of course, my bracelets are kind of in the way. But you could do, you could just... I think it's plural, isn't it? Bridge over troubled waters. I'm not sure. Barbara, is it bridge over troubled waters, plural? So you could just write like this. You could print. You could make it smaller. You could make this, a 1/4 inch. Waters, okay. And then, or you can just write, now this is going to be hard for you to see because it's going to get smaller, but then you could just do caps. You do something like that. You don't even have to have lines. You could pencil your lines. You can pencil your lines, and then when you're done, erase them. Now, in this case, I want to be able to keep moving forward in the book. So I want lines to color coordinate with what I'm doing. So I'm drawing the lines with color. But if you don't want any lines showing, just go ahead and pencil them all in. And then when you do the lyrics and everything, then you can erase your lines. Okay, so there's just a couple options there. You can print, you could skip lines, you could write big, or let's just say, I'm going to continue on. Let's just do it again. Or you could do it like more italics. That was like an F. So you can skip a line. So just however you write. Okay, but what I wanted to show you is I'm loving the brush lettering, but if I do brush lettering, depending on how many lyrics are in the song, this size brush writes pretty big. So if I want it smaller, let me find one of my smaller. I think I have one in here. If I want smaller brush lettering, then I'm probably going to want to either do like a flare. This is the Pentel brush pen, but there's also flares. Let me see. Let me get something a little darker so you can maybe see it. So you can use that, or let me get a brush pen, like a black one. I don't know if I have a black one in here or not. Here's another. These are you can buy these. They're, you can get them well, you can get them in different places. I get them at Jet Pens, but they're the Touch. They're called, let's see if I can see if you can see. It says Touch, and the rest is in Japanese. So, but just look up Pentel. I don't know. I don't want to call them flares because flares are similar to this, but they're not exact. I'm looking for a black brush pen. This is all right. Now this one is a soft brush. This is like an inking brush. Okay. These are going to be a little, here we go. This is what I was looking. Now this one may be almost out of ink, but we'll see. Okay. So I'll just write a couple of words with the size. So these are the Tombow, and the Tombow and the Michaels brand. They're similar. They're very, very similar. They have the kind of the bullet nib there, which is what I was writing with here, and then they have the larger brush nib as compared to this one, which has, well, that's not the right size. That's the size of these. This one's a little bigger. So you can see, and you can see this one's, I've used this one. I really need to get a new one of these. So these are more a plastic nib. These are kind of like I don't want to call plastic. Like, you know what a flare is? It's like a felt tip plasticier nib, where these are squishier. But I'll show you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write bridge with this. Okay, so you can see how you can do thick and thin? But it's also big, right? So what I want to do is write like this, but smaller. Okay. I'll just write bridge over. Okay. So if I write out my lyrics with this kind of brush lettering, that's big. That's kind of too big to write a whole page of lyrics, depending on how long the song is, right? It might have 20 stanzas in the chorus and the chorus twice. Well, you're not going to get that on here. You're not going to get that on here, even if you just did it like the previous page. I don't want to flip it because I got this kind of laid out. You're not going to get all that on here with this big of a nib. So then you have the smaller ones. All right, let me make a couple more lines here. Where's my ruler? Where'd my ruler go? So let me write a couple more lines here. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yeah, there we go. The Touch brush pens. Yeah. Now, Janet and I buy our stuff. I'm not sure if that's a link. Is that a link to Jet Pens? I'm not sure. Or is that a link? Oh, that's Amazon. Okay. You can get them on Amazon, and Janet and I buy a lot of stuff from Jet Pens. So when we order from Jet Pens, we'll order something like these, along with it. Okay. So let me go ahead and make a couple more lines. Oops. See, I moved it. It didn't hold my ruler down well. But I want to divide this up now. Divide it up again. And I'd be more careful, especially if I was doing it for somebody else. I'm not as picky for myself because I just don't care that much if it's perfect or not. All right, so now let's do let's do this because I think it'll show. So now this is you can see it's smaller. And I can still do this, but it's going to be small. All right, so let's do, and my bracelets are a little in my way. Just saying. Okay, so you can see how much smaller that is. And then you could also skip a line, or you could, just write, depending on how much text you actually have to write with. So you can do it like that. You can also, if you don't want to do exactly on the line, you can draw your lines in pencil. Let's go ahead and turn this over. Show you that. I hope y'all are getting some tips here. We're going to get over to I want to do a giveaway here in just a minute. And thank you, every lurkers, for being here as well. Lurkers, feel free, if you subscribe, to be in the giveaway. Okay, so I'm going to do this in pencil because if I do it bouncy letters, then I'm going to want to erase the lines. But the bouncy letters will still be a little, what do you call it? Structured if I have pencil lines that I can erase. So like, let's just say I'm going to do the word bridge. And again, this can be smaller. You can do bouncy letters. In other words, they don't have to be on the same line. But you might want, and I would probably do this opposite. I do the B higher and the G lower, but I just want you to get the idea, right? You can do, they don't have to be on a perfect line. So if you're afraid that I can't write straight, then just make it bouncy and make it not straight on purpose. Okay. Now you will need to probably have enough room to skip a line, because if you try to do bounce letters like right up next to each other, you're probably not gonna be able to read it, right? Okay, somebody said it's bridge over troubled water, and somebody says bridge over trouble. Well, I won't ink it today. Okay, I'm not gonna ink it. I won't ink it today. I kind of want to just, make sure y'all see the different concepts, and I want to use a stencil. So I better stop on this then. I just wanted to show y'all a couple of different pen options. This one you can get at Jet Pens. It's the Pilot. And it's all in Japanese. But it looks like this. It's two sides. One side's just a little bigger brush pen. I go through these. As you can see, this nib, that's the small side. The larger size, it's already kind of, see, kind of dented because I use this one all the time. But I love this for if you just want to write in black. This is a good one for two sizes. And it's the Pilot. It's has a 2. It's all in Japanese. So, look for this. Tan Pilot double-sided, dual-sided pen. All right. So there's that. Now, I do want to do a little bit of stenciling with a couple of these stencils, and then I won't glue right now because I really want to just show the stencils, and we'll work on this later. I might just tack it down. You can always tack things down with just a glue stick. Like for instance, if I want to I know I'm going to want that there, or if I know I'm going to want this here, you can just put a little piece of glue just quickly, But these I'm going to want to move out of my way, especially this one, because I'm going to want to stencil along the top. Okay. I want this to be a stencil along the top and bottom. And then, so I'll just go ahead and move these out of my way for now. And then do the bridge. So I want this color. So I'm going to have to get out a little test sheet again. There we go. I just want something to test the colors. So I might need a couple of colors, like the teal color and maybe a blue or color. Let's see, where's my other brush here? Here's another kind of blue. Dee, you could use a ruler to extend the rays. Oh, that's true. I could extend the rays, or I could just use a stencil to extend the rays and just go like this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're going to see what'll happen. Okay. So I do want to, because I did buy the smaller one, guys. This does come in an 8x10, but I bought the smaller one to use in that other journal, the smaller journal. So that's why I bought the smaller one. I should have just bought both sizes. Okay. So, and then these, I think I want in some kind of like sepia kind of, brown color, right? Because I want this to kind of go along with the rocks. So we'll see. I'm just going to play. If it doesn't turn out, I'm not freaking out. Okay. So, so I'm going to need a brown here. Here's a yellow. Let me get a brown. There we go. There's a brown. Okay. And I'm hoping this isn't dried out. I haven't used this one in a while, but I think I have it in another color. Samantha, I did tell her to raid. I told her to raid my inks. So she did. I think that's the same color. One of those two will work. So she took some of my inks, which is fine. They know they can take pretty much anything out of Nana's studio. All right, so let's see. So let's go ahead and start with these. And these are let me get the titles here. Let me go back over here. These are the C Crescent set of 3. And I have the board. This is what this one looks like. Okay, so I'm going to use those border ones. You can use them this way, this way, this way. This way they remind me of trees, tree branches. So you can use them any way you want, okay? I'm just going to use the border ones for now. And then also, guys, remember, I can go in, I could put a bridge over troubled waters with a dragon underneath of it or a troll. You can just do so much. Don't be afraid just to use your imagination. Okay, so let's see if this one has got any ink in it or if this one's better. They're both probably about the same, so I'll go with the little one. It's just handier. All right, so I'm going to start with that. And I'm just going to go across the top. Now, again, you might want to put some wax paper. You might want to put some wax paper if you're going over the edge. Here we go. All right, and a lot of this is going to be covered up, but I'm just going to go ahead and put this down. I might want to end up putting a little bit darker brown with it because this has got multiple colors of brown and gray. Maybe I might do this brown and some gray. Because y'all know, I'm not using these for jelly plating. I mean, I've done a few jelly plating stencils. I just don't really jelly plate a lot. But I'm telling you, these stencils are amazing if you are a jelly plater. A jelly plater? So you can kind of just see how I'm just kind of shifting it. I'm not trying to match it up. We'll see what happens. I'm going to work on this for about 5 or 10 more minutes, and then we'll do our giveaway. Okay. And I know that this over here is going to cover most of this up. I might move it up or move it down some. Let's move another row down. So you can see I'm not matching the stencils. I'm just kind of moving them around. Let's go down another row here. Okay. And if you've got some light areas you don't like it, you can just go in here and kind of blend it in. Or you can go in there and add another layer. Okay, let me show you that. So all right, let's just go right here. So there's two, well, first let's put another bit right here. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more there. But let's just say I wanted this to be darker or more. Then you can either take the same color, darker, or another color and go over here. And you can even turn it around, turn it over, and then put a darker area. Okay, see? So your stencils can be multi-purposeful. And I don't know if Myra's still here, but she knows. They know. Multi-purposeful. All right, so then I'm going to come over here just a little bit because I'm getting down to where I want to put the blue. Maybe, let's see, what piece of, where's my other? Did I have this over here? So I just want a little bit more right here. Okay. So, do I see my mailman? See if my mailman gets out of the car. Oh, it was mail truck. Then it means I might have happy mail. All right, he's putting in a magazine, some mail. Do I see a box? Do I see him getting out his little ticker? No. You stopping? Nope. Okay. No reason to run down there today. All right. So now I'm going to go down here at the bottom and do the same thing with this smaller piece here. Again, a lot of this will probably be covered up with other ephemera and other stuff. But I do kind of like to take, this is very meditative to me. Stenciling like this, very calming. All right, let's see. Am I missing anything? Hi, Roll. Yeah, I said hi to you earlier. He just put something in caps, stencil artist. All right. So. See how it can make a whole like landscape, right? And again, if you, my bridge is going to go right there. I'm going to continue this across. If you want darker areas, just do another layer right over the top. I'm not matching anything up. And I know some of y'all probably could not do this without having an OCD moment. But yeah, I like the patterns. See, it could be I could even put this into blue. I could put some blue and gray on top of this, which I might do. Let's go ahead and do let's do that. Let's take a little, because we're going to have some water down here. So let's go ahead and do the bridge. And I'll just turn this over. And let's see. Oh, I needed to test my colors here. Let's see. That's a little too blue. So let's try the teal color here. Might need to be a little combo of both. Might need to be both colors. I think those colors are in there. So let's see. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do I probably have another. Let's test this blue. What's this blue like? Maybe that's a little better than this. Not this one. I want this one and this one. I think those two blues are going to work. Dee Dee, we have a promo going on right now. Okay, wait a minute here. We have a promo going on right now. Folks want a certain amount, they get a free foam heat stamp. Okay, guys, there you go. And if one of the mods want to put a link to, well, it's easy to find, but I'll show you the card here with their name, their logo on it. I have that right over here. What I do with it? Well, here. PM Artist Studio. This happens to be the bridge. Okay. PM Artist Studio. If you put that in your Google, you'll find it. Okay. This one's Devin Rex for art. Yolanda Alexander, the bridge lady. Let's see. Gina. Let's see. Oh, foam stamp. Okay, sorry, foam stamp. Yeah, I think I have a couple of your foam stamps. I don't know which ones are yours though right now, but I think I do have a couple of your foam stamps I've purchased before. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you. There y'all go. PMArtiststudio.com. All right, so let's see what I want to do here. I think I'm going to go with both these colors, but let's start with the dark blue. All right, so I'm going to come in here. Now, I know this is going to be here somewhere. I'm just going to pick that up in a minute. I just tacked it down with the glue stick. Okay, so I'm going to put a little blue. I'm going right over the brown that I already did. Okay, I'm going to bring it down here. A little darker. Come across here. So you can do multiple colors, just kind of layered like that. See? Like a little river. You really, and I'm not doing it, but you really want to have something separating your pages here in wax paper or something. Because if your page goes like this, you're going to be stamping over there. So, just saying. Let's put a little bit right in there. Okay, so now I'm going to take the teal color. And go a little bit up here, just a little bit here. Then we're going to do, I'm saving the bridge. Can y'all tell I'm saving the bridge for last? But you see how it kind of looks wavy, and then if there's areas in here that you can either put some more stencil in there, or you can just add some, just go in here and add some color right over it, you know, just kind of mush in a little bit of color, or go back over it with a stencil and add another layer. Isn't that cool? Am I the only one that likes this? Oh, okay, so now let's see what we can do with the bridge. I think I want to do the dark, do a dark blue in the middle and then have the rays come out light, the teal color. Let's see if we can pull this off. Where's my other brush? Here it is. Okay. So we're going to put this in here, right there in the middle. And then I'm going to have the rays go off the side here, hopefully. All right, so let's do this first. I want this real dark in the middle. And y'all really, you can't go wrong with these brushes. Now, I'm trying not to go right up to the edge where I'm going to get a line. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of try to note that to myself. Okay, and now, I don't know if I had a cap or not. They don't all have caps. All right, so now I want to do the teal-y color, and I'm going to try not to go right to the edge because I'm going to move the stencil out. Okay, now down here, you got to have the bridge, right? So, got to have the bridge down here. I'm trying to blend the two. Whoops, don't move yet, don't move yet. Down here, I'm going to want the edge because that's where the bridge is going to end, right there. But the rays, I'm going to want. Okay, so let's just go right to there. Okay, talking to myself. All right, so you can see the dark and the light. Wait for it, wait for it. All right, now what we're going to do is take this off. So there you got the bridge. But what I want to try to do is kind of do, and I know you could put the ruler, but I just kind of want a little bit of, just an inkling of some more rays. Because I'm going to have the rocks and stuff going around it too. So let's just go ahead and see how we can, look at that. That's wild, doesn't it? Look at that. You could do that. You could make some checks. Look at that. You could do checks. See how you could do checks right there, guys? See that? From that, you could go over it and make checks. All right, so I want this to be going up into here a little. I'm just kind of, oh, well, I did a double helix. All right, so let's just see here how I can kind of go a little bit. I'm trying to kind of follow it a little bit, but it's, all right. Got the idea of the bridge. Now I could just also just go in here too with a little bit of blue and just kind of fade that out, Just kind of blend that out. Real lightly. You could do clouds coming across. It's the first time I've used her stencil. I waited for you guys. We could do more cloud, like dark blue. Let's see. Maybe we'll try. A lot of this is getting covered up too, right? So let's go with the dark blue again. Let's see. I love this. Just gotta play sometimes. Okay. I mean, it is bridge over troubled waters. So we can do some troubling. We can do some troubling, right? uh, so anyway, yeah. And again, I'm going to do some different, I just have that tack down. I'm going to do some different things over here. I might bring this over here or not. I just might end it, or maybe something like this, and then do my do the the different wood and borders here. Let's see, moving things around. Could do it that way. I could tear it. Cut this down. Could do this and get some more. Oops. I could get some other pieces like this, right? And I'd want this to be where they meet up correctly up there. Somehow like this. See, have some more different rock features that I don't have a lot of rock features cut out. I didn't just cut out that one calendar. So I can cut out some more of it. I think that's all I got. I'm looking over here. Okay, so we have this. And I want some more rock stuff here. Some of this, like, let me just take some of this. I'm going to want some more like this. You see what I'm saying? I want this to be kind of framed in. So something like this, and I'll have the same kind of stuff over here, kind of circling this, and then this will be different too. I'll probably cut this into, well, here, let me just do that. Cut this into a couple different areas. Like this, and like this, or like this. No, I liked it better the other way. So it looks like the clouds are kind of coming into there. Like that. Maybe some all the way over here. Not sure yet. No, I think I'm liking that over there. Do something else here. So you kind of get the idea, right? More rocks and stuff. But then you can do small lyrics. You could write bridge over troubled waters. Kind of make it come down the words, or it could even be in between here. Bridge over troubled waters. I haven't decided. I have to think about it for a minute. All right, so I'm going to stop this though, so we can go ahead and do our giveaway. I hope y'all got some ideas. This is going to be the big journal. Maybe by the next time you see, I'll have this kind of laid out. How I want it, right? It's going to be something like this. See how it's like in a little cove? And I'm still kind of, this right here is bugging me. I think I want this to be kind of more, there we go. I like that better. Coming down a little bit. I got this other little piece. Do I want it? Do I not want it? I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and do our giveaway and head on out. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. And yeah. Do y'all have any questions? I love how you say, oh, Devin. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to work on it a little more because I want to make it like a scene. you know, and I want to add the words in there. And I think I want to put them in brown, kind of coordinate the whole thing with this sepia. And I might add some more browns in here too. So I just picked what I, you know, had handy without thinking too much about it. So I hope y'all liked it, had fun with it. All right. So what we're going to do, and also you can, like I showed you before, you can use stickers. If you don't like your handwriting, get some stickers. But I never trust stickers to stick. So if you ever use stickers, it's one of those times where I'd put a little bit of Eileen's tacky under each letter because I don't trust stickers. And a glue stick is probably not going to secure these. I mean, they're sticky. Same thing for washi tape. You know, that's kind of iffy in the long run. All right. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, I've got a, you know, and I did use let's see, how can I do this? Hang on. Let me go ahead and tack real quick. I just want to tack this down real quick so I can turn the page back. So y'all can see how you can add elements, other elements to your page. Like the page, if y'all missed it a minute ago or a few minutes ago where now this is going to have to be bent here. I just want to tack it down long enough to hold it for my idea. You can pick it right back up. All right, but I'm going to have to bend this so I can turn the page. Okay. All right, so if y'all saw this, oh, this is going to be bent too. Okay. Here's the one that I did before the stream using Darcy's Bubbles. Is that what it's? Let me get it over here. Hang on. Grandma's Buttons. Is that what it is? Yeah, Grandma's Buttons. Darcy Sanders. So I use this stencil. Again, if you want to look up this one as well. This is 8 by 10. Again, I think you can get all these in either 8 by 10 or 5 by 7. And then I drew lines. And then I added ephemera. So you can do this as well after you do, like after I do this, you know, with the landscape, I might go in there and add some other ephemera. You know, maybe some castles, maybe a dragon. I don't know yet, you know, so I can add other things. All right. Thanks, Miriam. And I'm going to use your stencil too, Miriam. Not today, but I do have it in the rotation. All right. So let me go ahead and move this off the table. Again, practice your lettering, you know, bouncy letters or on a line, you know, practice with the Pentel touch or the, you know, this or your, you know, larger brush, or like I said, stickers. All right. So I'm going to move this to the side. We're going to do a giveaway. I think I threw my baby wipe is dry. Let me go wash my hands real quick so I'm not getting ink on y'all stuff. Hang on. Because there's ink on my fingers. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I want to do a couple here. Let's see. I don't know if these will fit in. I'll probably have to put them in something like this. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll do 3 giveaways. I'm going to do a holiday, which is a Christmas and a Halloween. These, by the way, if y'all missed it, these all are parts of the Victorian calendar. Let me back up. These are all parts of the Victorian calendar I showed earlier. See, this is what I've been measuring on right here. I have this mat right here under this. So if I measure something, I can just come right down here and measure. So I'll do a holiday, and you'll get to pick. And a circus and a Valentine, or this, I'm going to do 3 things. And I'm going to just do, I'm going to do US and international all together. Okay. And then the third thing is this cardboard. It stands up. It stands up. It has a little stand right here to poke out and make this stand up. It's a little 2024 calendar, but it fits in here. So these are the 3 giveaways. So what I'm going to do, this is 1, 2, and 3. Let's put numbers on them. You'll get to pick, and don't put any numbers in yet. 1, This is the holiday selection. And that is the Halloween and the Christmas Victorian. That's going to be 1. 2 is going to be the little circus kind of postcard and the Valentine. That will be 2. So you get to pick whoever's the numbers are the closest, right? And the 3rd is going to be the cardboard calendar. All right. So wait till I type in go. When I type in go, it's US and international. So everybody play together today. Everybody play nice today. US and international. Let's all play nice today. Can we all play nice? Okay, so you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100 when I type in go. First 3 people closest without going over. First person closest gets to pick, second person closest, and the third will get whatever's left. Okay? So wait till I type in go. I'm not playing nice. Oh my gosh, Janet. All right. 1 to 100. One number only. One number only. First 3 people closest without going over. Make sure you have live chat at the top. Otherwise, you will not see all the numbers. And you're going to go, yeah, I was first. Well, no, you're on top chat. You're not seeing all your numbers. So make sure you are on live chat. I'm going to bring up random.org. No, babe, you can't get in there. Okay. Here come the cats. It's lunchtime, so they think, let's come bug mama. Okay, random.org. Okay, so it's US and international. And I got my random.org. We got our little box here. We're going to generate a number and the first 3 people closest without going over. Okay. And I'll probably throw in some, I try to remember to throw in, some other stuff. Plus all y'all that did a super chat. If you're not sure I have your address, and the same thing here. If you're not sure I have your address, make sure you send it to me. Okay. All right, I'm going to count down. Get your numbers in. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Everybody can play, US and international. And yeah. And then I'll get these out. What day is today? Today's Wednesday, but in the next couple days. I'll get them out next couple days. So, all right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, a 2, a 1. All right. Here we go. Let's generate one number. First 3 people closest without going over. First 3 people closest without going over. And if everybody goes on, it's like it picks a 1 or something, then we'll generate a new number. 56. The first 3 people closest to 56 without going over. 56. And if you're, y'all be ready to pick. Y'all be ready to pick because we're going to be here a while. If you're done, well, which one do I want? So y'all be ready to pick. Okay. First 3 people closest to 56 without going over. Okay. I'm going to look for anything in the 50s first. Let's see. Everybody's gone over in the 50s. All right. I'm scrolling. Okay. It looks like Miriam had 54. Miriam had 54. Now, if I got it wrong, y'all just correct me. We'll figure it out. But now I'm going to go back and look in the 40s to see who had the closest in the 40s. And my mods are looking. Y'all can all look too. Okay. So I'm trying to, get it together here. Okay. So who had the highest in the 40s? Let's see. Jill had 40. Okay. Julie Topaz had 48. And I might be wrong. We might be scratching these names off. So let's just see. Who else had something in the high 40s? All right, let me see. All right, so Julie, Miriam, and Jill had 44. Okay, so Jill had 44. Okay, so in the order of the closest, Miriam gets to pick first, Julie Topaz second, and Jill gets what's left because that's closest to 56. So Miriam, what do you want? Okay, yeah, you get to pick second because you're closer to 56 than Jill. Jill is the farthest away from 56. So Miriam gets to pick first. So which one do you want, Miriam? You want the cardboard calendar? Do you want the holidays or the Valentine and circus? Okay, tell me which one. Y'all be on the snap. Let's be on the snap, people. So you have to pick before anybody else can. And then Julie Topaz and then Jill. So what do you want, Miriam? Tell me what you want. I'm sitting here just staring at the chat so I don't miss y'all. Okay. Which one do you want? Miriam? Come on, people. Be on the snap. All right, she wants one. Okay, she wants the holidays. All right, so Miriam's going to get the holidays. Julie Topaz, do you want the Valentine and the circus or do you want the cardboard? Well, it's chipboard. It's chipboard. You know, the calendar stand. Which one do you want? Julie, you're next. Miriam's going for the holidays. Julie Topaz. Paging Julie Topaz. Julie Topaz. Come to the front, please. Julie. Which one do you Am I lagged? Number 2. All right, Julie wants this one. All right, so Julie, I don't need the 2 on there. All right, and so Jill, you're going to get the calendar. There we go. And I'll throw, like I said, I usually try to throw in a couple extra things. Now, Miriam just got some Happy Mail today. Was it the color book page, Miriam? Miriam said the mail, it was raining and her package got wet. Miriam, did your color book page get wet? What was it in the envelope, Miriam, that got wet? Do you know? Did you open it yet? And thanks everybody for being here. I hope y'all had fun. I hope y'all had a good time, got some ideas, working in a big sketchbook / journal. You can do whatever. This one's just a master's touch from Hobby Lobby, and it's 11 by 14. And again, you don't have to do this big of a one, but I'm just thought it would be fun to do a big one with the stencils and the faux ephemera and kind of like little mini collage poster type things, but still bigger than just a journal. So now I got to pick everything up in here. You're welcome, Julie. Thanks. And hi, Pamela. I don't know if I saw you. Thank you. You're welcome. And y'all make sure and follow Devin for Jelly Plate Fun. So I don't know if yeah, no, I know you picked one, Miriam. I'm asking if your Happy Mail got wet. What was it in your Happy Mail that got wet today? You said that your Happy Mail got wet because of the rain. I was asking you what was in that. What was in that Happy Mail? I got you down for number 1. Yeah. 2 letters. Already post content on Facebook and tagged you. Okay. All right. Well, if it got ruined or if it got destroyed, I'll send you another color book page, Miriam. But I can't do that for everybody. So don't everybody tell me your stuff got destroyed in the mail. But all right, guys. Tim says thanks. Oh, he's welcome. He got his bookmarks, Linda. Yay, I'm glad. You're welcome, Tim. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Hope y'all had a good time. You got some inspiration. Go make something. Yeah, my watch is telling me it's time to stand. All right, guys. Bye.